Okay. Of course, my controller always gets tangled up in wires. Okay, just gotta get the word out that I'm suffering through this shit, finally. Alright. 7 years. 7 long years. Time to finally play Sonic Forces. I have avoided this game for 7 years. I was looking forward to this game. I was part of its hype cycle. But due to money reasons and poor reviews, mainly the former, I didn't play it. I never have. Up until now, when I noticed it was on Steam, on sale on Steam for like $13. Because I am incapable of making good financial decisions and time decisions, I decided to get it, even though I'd already just gotten Mighty Number 9 for $3. Time to... Anyway, hello everyone. I really wish I was playing Terraria tonight, or working on a video I hope to get out this month, but instead I'm spending my night playing all the way through Sonic Forces in one sitting. Hopefully one sitting. I'm playing this on PC. Apparently this game is easy as piss, even on hard mode, so I'm gonna go hard. Cubot.
Sonic, how I hate him. And all of that loathing has been focused into this invincible instrument of destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation. This is my dream come true. With this invention, I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe and conquer the world!
The boss means business this time.
That was ruined by Orbot, honestly. Okay, the movement doesn't... Oh, actually, no, this feels bad. Yeah, I know.
Sonic, Eggman's forces are surging into
I thought
the
this was
city.
Sonic forces, not Eggman forces.
Hold on, Tails. I'm on my way.
Oh my god, it's a straight line. It really is a straight line. What the was that?
We don't have time to lose. Better kick things up a notch.
Yeah, I know.
Man, look at the size of that thing. I guess all kinds of things show up when your neighborhood turns into a desert. Cleanup's gonna be a chore.
I can just hold down the boost button and... This really is the gameplay.
Everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now.
He said it. He said the funny.
Man, this
Wow,
guy's
one
alive.
split path.
Man, one of my favorite spots is all ruined. This is it for Green Hill, so the city must be close. Let's get ready for some action.
Oh my god, not even a minute and a half. Wow. All I did was hold down boost, and I still got an S rank. How?
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though.
You could have
pal.
fended them off
Yeah,
your
that's pretty much how I
off
roll.
yourself,
Okay,
Tails.
let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh?
Shadow.
Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal!
Look, I'm
Chaos!
I'm usually okay with Roger as Sonic, but he sounds something about his delivery sounds off here.
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic.
For dodging at his attack once.
No, wait, it's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
Oh my god.
What are you? How are you doing? Go!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Go! 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 Running out of time here, Tails! Go!
Sonic!
You could have gotten him out of there. You could have gotten him out of there, Tails. You know, just saying. Not even any typewriter sound effects.
Eggman's army is unstoppable! Without Sonic, the people are losing hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
I still dream that Sonic is with us. Do you think he might be...
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic is gone, Amy, and Tails has just lost it. If we're going to win, we have to do it without them.
Silver's right. We've been hoping for a miracle these past 6 months, but I'm afraid we have to make our own.
Hey, Silver, aren't you
Eggman's
psychokinetic?
army has everyone terrified.
Yeah, we know.
If we
Can
want
you
the
show
people
us?
to rally, we have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Yes, a survivor from the city, right?
I'm accessing the file now.
Sonic died, the end. Finally, I can... Why didn't they just roll credits right there? Male, female, doesn't... Male, female, it's a dog, who cares? Actually, no, it's a wolf. I got the Joker outfit on... Yeah, I think this... Yeah, this was the last game where Travis Willingham voiced Knuckles. What a way to go out. It's a shame, because Travis might be my favorite voice for Knuckles, and he voiced him in such shitty storylines. With Espio, however, the voice line he had in that cutscene just then did not sound like Troy Baker. He sounded a lot more like Matt Mercer to me. Also, welcome, Mad Duck. Good to see you. Which one is the most Joker-esque? These are all really generic anyway. Which one could I... Yeah, I'll take this one.
Knuckles, what's the sit rep, Commander?
Happy to see
Pretty sure this is also the last Sonic game where Quentin Flynn voiced Silver.
And the resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic. Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that.
It's been 6 months, Knuckles.
Got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece. Meet our newest recruit.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you. Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, we lost this match hard. This turf war hard. God, I wish I was playing Splatoon 2 or any Splatoon game.
I've just received some incredible news. Sonic is alive!
Wow, that was quick.
No way. That's excellent.
What? Oh, thank goodness!
He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
That's horrible!
Plan's already happening, Amy. I've got a squad on the way to the space... Come on, guys. Who's up for an old-school style jailbreak?
Yeah, I don't even need the rental. Oh, Green Hill and Chemical Plant. I remember those levels from that game I played back in the 90s.
Orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now. No, wait! Watch out!
Oh god, the homing attack on the Avatar feels horrible.
Took down Sonic.
Stay focused, rookie. We're off to find a shuttle.
Jesus Christ, this is slow. This one's just a flamethrower. just mow them all down. I can just press one button and win. This game... This was Sonic's competition against Mario Odyssey. This was a year one Switch game, which was also on Xbox, PS4, and PC, but still. Hey, it's the Colors narrator. That makes me wish I was playing Colors. That Dolphin was actually able to boot Sonic Colors on my PC. But instead it can run Sonic Forces! Yay! I mean, to be fair, Forces has a decent PC port, unlike... Actually has a PC port, unlike the original Colors. Colors Ultimate does, but it's... Yeah, where is SBO? Are you just telling me that... Oh, this game is so fucking bad.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
This is just the game.
Perfect. They won't mind if we borrow this for a while.
Hurry it up, rookie! Get out of there as soon as everyone's aboard! Step on it!
I haven't taken damage a single time this level. I didn't even press anything and he still used the hook. Wow, an A rank. That's the lowest I've ever gotten. Oh yeah, there's a... Yeah, it's either gonna be hit or miss, but like, at least the misses have something going for them. Like, I can at least see the vision with 06. Like, 06 actually has decent level design if you... It just doesn't matter much because the controls and collision in 06 were the worst things known to man, but like... At least there was something. At least there was something that made me feel something about 06. Okay, let's... I wonder who I'm going to dress up as. Oh my god, Sanic shirts! Sanic shirts! Sanic shirts! That's cursed. I'm not... Hey, it's Omega.
I should have done it. I couldn't figure it out for you, buddy.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry I wasn't smart enough. Huh?
You are Miles Tails Prower.
Sonic, help me!
You fought this guy's strong... You fought this guy's level 4 form in Sonic Adventure 1, you fucking coward!
Sonic?
What did you do to the real Tails? You are not Tails. You're not Tails, you're a little bitch.
Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you?
Yay, I now hate Sonic Mania.
That makes sense, I think. Do you know how you got here? Maybe the power that Eggman is using is somehow affecting other dimensions.
Something that... I hope they bring this up later. They won't.
I mean, everything happens for a reason, right? We need to save the world, and maybe that's why you're here, to help save the world. Either way, it's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
Even ugly Sonic?
Radar shows Eggman up ahead. Enemies could be
A drop dash. How does the drop dash... How did they manage to make the drop dash feel like shit? Like, this game... That's not Tails, that's Whales. Right, these are thin walls. My mom is texting me because of my shouting. Like, geez, Mom, it's not my fault Sega made such a shitty, offensive game. I could have jumped it. What the fuck was that? I'll give it this. It's better than Sonic 4 Episode 1. Yes, game. That's called a drop dash.
This is terrible. They've made a total mess of this place. We have to stop Eggman and end this war quick.
Oh my god. Look at this. No sauce, no dynamic camera angles. Nothing that made the... Awful controls. Nothing that made the classic levels and Generations any good.
Be careful, Sonic. I'm detecting a ton of readings besides Eggman, too. One is stronger than the others. What could it be?
Hey, it's the spinning sign from the game I played years ago. I barely tried and I got an S rank somehow. Can I get some black? Okay, that'll have to do, I'm afraid.
There is no reason to resist.
Holy shit, it's Akihiko Persona 3.
I can taste.
Why are Joker and Akihiko fighting?
All that anxiety and doubt. It's delicious. Give in to your fear. Flee screaming, and I'll let you live.
Yeah.
Knuckles,
Screw Breath of the Wild, screw Xenoblade 2, screw Mario Odyssey, screw Persona 5's Western release, screw Nier Automata, screw Hollow Knight, screw Splatoon 2, screw... what else came out in 2017 that was really good? Sonic Mania, screw Samus Returns.
He's been better. They're getting ready
This,
to banish him.
this is cinema.
What? You can't be serious!
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time.
Torturing Sonic.
Ugh,
just to
it's
pass the
Karen
time.
Strassman Rouge.
It's low.
When are they gonna get rid of her?
Eggman.
Eggman got wind of our rescue plan. The clock, but we don't even know where he's... Yes, we do. Eggman rebuilt the Death Egg. That's where he's keeping Sonic.
Shit. Usually I disagree, but like, honestly, I'd rather play PUBG than play this game. That's how bad this shit is.
Death Egg? Oh man, that's not good.
How did that get a nomination for Game of the Year over Hollow Knight?
None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war.
Google Translate ass dialogue.
You all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic.
I like the map music at least. Yeah, me too. Just like everyone keeps forgetting PUBG
Forces are busy
exists.
dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
Oh, the drifting feels horrible. Super Mario Kart had better drifting, somehow. And that was on the Super Nintendo.
The prisoners are being held in a kind of internment facility. Sonic is probably there too. Security is tight, so stay on your toes.
Nothing in this room either.
Man, we're still trying to fight our way out. They've got us pinned down.
Wait, you guys are here too? Okay, sorry, Axel, Deep Freed, Olivia Fire Emblem. You're not helping at all.
Looks like this place was used up until recently.
It appears that many of our brethren were held here.
Oh yeah, that's Matt Mercer.
Eggman will answer.
I recognize his voice almost anywhere.
They're on high alert now.
I sense Sonic's presence. He's close.
Two minutes. And I didn't even try, like... Back then, like, in other Sonic games, you know, like, you have to actively try to beat a level that fast in any other 3D Sonic game. This game is making me appreciate Shadow Generations even more. Because holy hell did they not try it all here. Yeah, but the chance of Xenoblade 2 getting nominated, even if it released a few months earlier, would have been, like, really low, considering how much Jeff hates Xenoblade and Japanese games in general that aren't Souls or Zelda or Mario to some extent. Zavok.
This is the
Tortured for months, my ass.
Sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not. You hate fun.
Just like this game's designers.
Oh, wow. The end, huh? Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
God, Sonic was so annoying during the meta era. Alright, Zavok from Sonic Lost World. I have not played Sonic Lost World.
I can't wait to see how long you last against this.
Come out and fight me yourself and I'll mop you up real quick.
Impudent runt. I'm going to savor watching you suffer.
Wow, look at all the looping animations of the prisoners in the background. This game has so much sauce. Yeah. Just like every mainstream journalist outside Japan. Oh, don't tell me I have to do all that again. What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, that jump feels so sluggish. How did Sonic Adventure 1, which came out nearly 20 years before this, have a much better jump? Yeah, he purposefully plays the game wrong and then blames the game when he makes a mistake. And he purposefully stages, and he, let's not forget that he purposefully spoiled the photo in Xenoblade 3. When people called him out for it, he acted like, "Oh, wow, Xenoblade fans are really petty and obnoxious." Like, dude, you spoiled a late game reveal. Like, no, an ending cutscene reveal. That shit was on you. I'm talking more about Video Game Donkey and Xenoblade than I am about the game, because, like, there is nothing to this game. Okay, only 2 more hits, looks like. You know, I'll give Metroid Other M this. It actually kept me on my toes at some points.
No! How could I lose to the likes of you again?
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
He just finished off the rest of the health bar himself. Oh, they're literally just PNGs. The prisoners. They tried so hard with this game. 2.5 minutes, which is an extremely long time by this game's standards. Please give me black shoes. A new weapon. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh, black school shoes. I'll definitely take that. Oh god. Why does he even play Xenoblade if he knows he's not gonna like it?
It's that sound again.
Oh wait, are we going straight to
Whoa, it's
the
not
next
time
level?
for thinking. It's time for running.
Oh, yeah. Because everything's a joke to him. I bet he'd purposefully dress Fiora and Melia up in the most suggestive outfits and, like, pretend that's the game's entire appeal.
Guess they found out I escaped. Oh well, time to kiss this yawn fest goodbye.
Wish I could say the same, Sonic.
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
Wow, wouldn't it be cool if this is the Ark instead of... There we go, first death. Finally.
Whoa, we're off planet.
Exactly.
Anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around
Look.
here. There's nothing to run on.
I haven't seen a single person argue that Xenoblade 2 is badly written anime cringe without cherry picking. God damn it! Keep pressing X instead of A because I'm used to Unleashed. Because X was the homing attack button in Unleashed. On Xbox, anyway.
No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
Oh my god. I pressed X instead. The only reason I died was because of a personal mistake, not because I pressed the wrong button, not because...
I don't do well in tight spaces. I'll pay back Eggman for putting me in this jam later.
In this Sonic Jam! Shit.
But they had me locked up on the Death Egg. This big ball of scrap just won't stay destroyed. I'll be out of here in no time, though.
No,
Just
you
wait and see,
were
Eggman.
locked up near the Death Egg, not in it. God, seeing Sonic in space with a bunch of, like, in a space station makes me really wish I was playing Adventure 2 or Shadow Gens instead. Like, you could have just...
So, what's my
Yeah, I
move?
know.
It's not like I can swim out into space. I know. I'll just grab a shuttle. The one I came in on must be around here somewhere. I could do with a little space cruise on my way home.
The one you came in on? Riot thumbnail months ago? Yeah,
Man,
exactly.
packing a lot of firepower. Still, it doesn't matter if they can't land their shots. Here goes nothing.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get an epic skydiving segment, but nope. This game can't have any awesomeness, any spectacle, any sauce. Another S rank for barely trying. Wow, this game is so well made, guys. Oh my god. Honestly, I think it might be harder to get a C rank in this game than it is to get an S rank. Oh my god. Can nobody just do
Easy there. Everything's
anything in this game without
cool.
Sonic?
You here to rescue me? I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, Rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Sonic!
Amy?
I'm so glad.
Hold up, Amy.
Is there an exit around here?
It won't be too long. We just get off that egg in a hurry.
Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
The music is pretty good, at least. Oh wow, it does kind of look like the egg carrier from Unleashed's intro. Man, I wish I was playing Unleashed. Hell, I wish I was playing 06, honestly.
You alive is the best news we've had in months. And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates...
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding.
No shit,
Look,
Silver.
Sonic, I know you just got back.
No wonder you were so easily manipulated by
You take care of
Mephiles.
this? We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf though.
That's because it's cold in space.
It will be when it's burnt to the ground.
I got 6 months of payback.
Pontac and Graf were the best writers they could have gotten for this series, guys. Yeah. How many playable characters there are in this level? Out of 10.
The enemy's factory is inside the pyramid. I can send reinforcements if you don't think you can handle it.
This game has some of the most inconsistent music quality in existence. Like, 1 minute you'll have this like epic orchestral score for the cutscenes and map, and then in the middle of a level it's just shitty synth sound effect. Double boost, double boost, double boost. This thing was the most epic meme back in the day. Back in late 2017.
Yeah, that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just
I
have to
put
keep
my...
this up.
That's it. Just mash X and just let the characters do all the work.
Stay alert.
This should be fun.
Yeah, Silver is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, or Papenbrock. I'm pretty sure it was Papenbrook. I actually met Bryce Papenbrook at a con one time. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Wish I could meet more VAs, but... Ooh, Light Dash. Come on, how do I switch to Sonic? There we go.
So they're building weapons here.
Never mind.
Making everyone work like
I can't
robots.
have...
It'll be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
Oh my god.
So they're building weapons here, huh? Making everyone work like robots.
Wow, this weapon
It'll
sucks.
be Eggman's turn to get pushed around when I get a hold of him.
Wow, what a hard to reach star ring. I miss Jun Sunoe's guitar. I mean, I'll give it this. It's better than the score of the movies, at least. Why is Junkie XL still getting work? Then again, at least the movies are actually fun, unlike this piece of shit. Bastard lied to me.
That was a cakewalk.
You can say that. You can say that again, Sonic and Amy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mad Duck. Actually, you know what, Mad Duck? If you got time, wanna just join me on a Discord call so you can be on the actual stream? Instead of just in the chat.
is attacking inside the Mystic Jungle. Silver is fighting him, or it, or whatever. Just hurry!
Wonder who that could be. Okay, where are you, Mad Duck? Okay. I started the voice call. You can join whenever. I started the voice call. You can join whenever. Yeah, forget it. Whatever he's playing, he's probably having way more fun than I am.
Guys, it's him!
I'm looking forward to a set.
Hey, this is the level you can beat without using the analog stick. I think I'm gonna try that.
Eggman's forces are scattering bombs like confetti!
We can't go on like this!
The whole place is going up in flames. Not the kind of fireworks I like.
I'm not even holding the analog stick. I'm just holding down the X button. You can literally just beat this entire level. Okay. You need some wow, some actual skill is required for that segment. Oh my god. Well-designed game. You know, screw the stickless screen, but like, it's still, the fact that it made it this far with barely any analog stick input just goes to show how just insultingly easy this game is.
We're doomed. We can't hold any longer. You've done plenty. Great job.
No, you haven't. Didn't even see you at all.
Great, Amy. I'll make sure everyone's efforts weren't in vain.
Unidentified life form on the radar. Something from the jungle?
Okay, give me a sec. Okay, welcome to the stream, Mad Duck. I can't hear you. Can you hear me, Mad Duck? Probably a problem on my end. Okay, I think I can hear you now. Can you try speaking?
Yes, I can. Is that a little bit better?
Okay, I think I can hear you now. Can you try speaking?
Yes.
Okay, yes, the stream get... Okay, well, welcome to the stream, Mad Duck. Okay, well, now
Thanks,
where...
buddy.
You're welcome. Now, where were we?
I guess all the explosions riled it up. Doesn't look like we'll get past without a fight.
Like I said, the audio quality may have just not been that good on my laptop. Since again, my microphone is back to my normal, so the audio quality was probably not going to be the best, admittedly.
Quick time events. My favorite.
Oh boy. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Hopefully it's not going to be as piss easy.
Yeah. Can't wait to finally fight Akihiko, I mean Infinite, for the first time. Because did you know that Infinite is voiced by Liam O'Brien, who was the original voice of Akihiko in Persona 3?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah. It's why I made the why are Joker and Infinite, why are Joker and Akihiko fighting.
Right.
A gamer hat. Just what I wanted in this game about a war. Oh, there's a Chow backpack. That's cute.
Let me go get my
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that is one high-quality microphone. You there, Mad Duck?
Yeah, I'm there. I just had to plug my headphones in my phone so that way hopefully the audio won't pick up from my laptop.
Okay. Yeah, we can't have multiple cross streams. Okay. Anyway, time to fight Infinite. I hope he actually puts up a fight.
This wasn't
yeah, let's hope it's not going to be as piss easy like the rest of this game is.
Yeah.
It keeps the rabble in line. Shows them that there is no
Ooh, I am so evil. Hey, it's the thing from Sonic Mania.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
I'm still getting some pickup from your laptop, a little bit.
But what's that I smell?
Okay, here, let me kind of turn the volume down a bit.
Glad to see
I don't want that to kind of be a major problem up here. Let me run
That's
through
not
here.
fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me.
If I'll say one nice thing about Infinite, his theme song is kind of a bop.
Oh, great.
They actually brought back Tyler Smith to do one of the vocal tracks in Frontiers.
You can skip the first two questions if you like.
That and admittedly, I've also always thought that Infinite's design kind of looks a little cool.
Yeah, his design is a little over the top edgy, but it's fine. Way better than the Deadly Six at least.
Yeah, they say what the hell were their designers smoking when they made their designs?
Yeah. His boss themes are kind of a toe tapper too.
Still thrashing around, I see. You filthy little sewer rat.
Haven't you seen a hedgehog before? Come on, I'll show you my spines.
For someone named Infinite, your attacks sure aren't.
Oh, sick burn. think the game had to compete with Mario Odyssey, dude.
This game came out, like, a few weeks apart from Mario Odyssey.
Didn't even stand a chance, dude.
Yeah, like, I mean, few 3D Sonic games stand a chance against Odyssey. Like, honestly, none do. Even Adventure 2, but, like, they could have at least tried to stand a chance. Like if Frontiers came out in 2017, exactly the way it is, now at least, it would have somewhat stood a chance from the looks of it. I don't know, I haven't played Frontiers, so I wouldn't know.
I've played a little bit of Frontiers, but I haven't really played enough of it to form an opinion on it. And even if I do ever replay it, I'm most likely probably going to get it for PC or PS5, because the version of the game I own is the Switch version.
Oof, that's bad.
What I remember...
And apparently the...
What I remember, it ran fine. It wasn't, like, absolutely horrible. It wasn't like Battlefield Bomb Rehydrated was awful, but it wasn't particularly great from what I remember.
Yeah, the Switch versions of recent Sonic games are pretty much always the worst versions. Like the Forces,
hey, at least they're playable.
Yeah, except for Colors Ultimate.
Yeah, that was a whole train wreck and a half.
Yeah.
How do you mess up a portable Wii game, though? Like,
exactly.
How is that possible? Well, okay, admittedly, Sega will probably find a way. Because, like, Nintendo will find a way to fuck up a music gap.
Yeah, Sega has... Sega is, they're a special breed, to say the least.
Yep.
A new... Oh, is that a new weapon? I got some, what looks like Rouge-style boots. Sailor uniform.
Rouge, the one character who still needs her voice actress replaced.
Yeah. I mean, Mike Pollock should also be replaced purely because he's a shitty person, but, like, at least Mike Pollock's doing a good vocal performance, which I can't say about Karen Strassman. Like Reba Burr, like, replace her with, like, Reba Burr or something.
Plus, have you heard her original performance for I guess? You ever heard Karen Strassman's original performances, I guess?
Yeah, I know Karen was the original voice of Aegis. She's also Nanako in 4.
Oh god. Yeah, it mainly kind of sucks that Nanako stuck with someone like her as a voice, it kind of sucks that Nanako stuck with a voice actor.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
Just ask the short version of you.
I failed Sonic. Well, I mean this world, Sonic. And Eggman's monster got him. But you're here now.
That's when she was replacing Reload, nothing.
Oh my god, oh my god, Tails, do you have any contact with the the main resistance?
We defeat Eggman, this war will be over.
Apparently he doesn't.
It's
like on how he was a helpless piece of shit earlier.
Yeah. This is not
that dude
Tails.
literally fought Chaos.
Tails was more competent in the Sonic 2 special stages than he was in this game.
Hey, the sensor is picking up
Exactly.
Eggman.
That was Tails' crybaby cousin Wales.
Yeah, you made that joke earlier.
I know, but I just wanted to mentally make it again.
I mean, you're reusing assets, just like...
We've got to find Eggman quick.
Just like this game does.
Yeah.
The reading I picked up was through this way.
Jesus, what the hell is this Sonic 4-ass music?
The enemy is here somewhere. You better be on your guard, Sonic.
To be fair, I think the music in Sonic 4 is a lot better than where it looks into right now.
I will say this, though. As much as I've trashed on this game, it is not as bad as Sonic 4 Episode 1. That game is actual shovelware.
Would you say it's better than Sonic 4 Episode 2, though?
Honestly, no. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is surprisingly not terrible.
Yeah, that's something I do mentally agree with. As someone who did play a heavy amount of Sonic 4,
I was actually able to. I was actually able to finish Sonic 4 Episode 2. Well, I only didn't finish Episode 1 because I rage quit at the final boss. And besides, I died on the... I game overed on the last hit of the final boss anyway, so I still count it.
Yeah, Sonic Force was surprisingly not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible.
I mean, at least looks, visually decent. The music still sucks, but like, oh my god, I just fell instantly.
But with Sonic Mania, I think there's almost next to no reason to even play Sonic 4 nowadays. Unless you're extremely curious.
Be careful, Sonic.
Why is Classic Sonic in this game at all?
Marketing reasons.
Yeah, because he was in the teaser trailer for this game before we even knew the title.
Yeah, because if he wasn't in the game, would anything really be any different? Like,
It would honestly be better if he wasn't here.
That wouldn't necessarily make the game good, but hey, it'd be something.
Yeah. Ooh, there's an SOS.
You know, I'm amazed you still even got an S rank in this game despite the fact that you died. Because if I remember correctly in past Sonic games, wasn't one of the criteria for getting S rank meaning that you had to complete the stage without dying?
Yeah, that was the criteria for beating a stage without dying. I'm pretty sure that's still the case in, like, Shadow Generations at the very least. Actually, no, maybe it's in 06 as well. Wait, why am I playing as II suddenly?
Okay, well, admittedly, I mean, in Sonic Unleashed, you can still get S ranks for taking, like, nearly half an hour to beat a stage, so...
Yeah, Unleashed is really weird about its ranking system. I mean, then again, that game is probably the hardest 3D Sonic game, aside from 06, although 06's difficulty is purely due to 06 being 06.
Right.
I'd say the hardest 3D Sonic game for legitimate reasons is Unleashed. Though, take it with a grain of salt because I have not played Heroes yet. Or Colors of Lost World, or the storybook games for that matter, but those games can't be that hard.
Well,
or Frontiers.
About Heroes, just be prepared to take some time to get used to the controls in that game, because the controls in that game, if you're playing as the speed characters, are very slippery.
I've only, like, sampled Sonic Heroes on a PS2, but I didn't make it, but I only beat the first level of Sonic's story, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. If you're gonna play Heroes, play either the Xbox version or follow them with the PS2 version.
I did acquire the... I did at least acquire the GameCube version through totally legal means, so that's how I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, totally, yeah, definitely not through a certain thing called Valving, yeah, definitely not that.
Because, Sonic Heroes is not one of the few Sonic games not playable on modern hardware. Because, like...
I'm also kind of shocked that...
Like, at least Unleashed...
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
At least Unleashed is playable on Series X, and that's apparently the definitive version of the game, because it actually runs well on the Series X, because of how graphically intensive it is.
Right, but I remember the original version of Unleashed, or at least on Xbox 360, I don't know if it faced this on PS3, were infamous for the fact that it had a lot of slowing down in its daytime stages.
Yeah, as someone who has played the 360 version of Unleashed, the frame rate in Unleashed was pretty bad at times.
Yeah, I don't know if PS3 version also suffers from this problem, but it probably most likely does.
Yeah, I mean, the PS3 is a harder console to develop than the Xbox 360, or was, because you can't make any games for it anymore.
Right. But I think when it comes to most 3D Sonic games, while the PS3 versions were considered playable, they were considered weaker compared to the Xbox 360 versions.
Ooh, I know what glove I'm using for Joker. Let's try Cube. Actually, no, let's keep Burst. Okay, where's the... There we go.
Yeah,
this is a lot more Joker-esque.
Speaking of like what we were talking about earlier with Sonic God Generation, my copy of that game actually came in the mail today.
Oh, nice. For PS5?
But yeah, it's the only system besides Switch that I have for it. And I wasn't really allowed to buy the Switch version, so I mean, I could have technically bought it on PC, but I didn't really want to do that.
I'm playing this game on PC, but don't worry, I'm gonna uninstall it immediately after I finish it, just like I did with the Sonic 4 duology.
If you want to, try to see if you can get a refund for it.
Yeah, you can only do that by by playing it for less than 2 hours. If you play it for more than 2 hours, you can't get a refund anymore. It was only like $15 anyway.
Well, admittedly, that isn't too much of a loss.
Yeah, it's on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Give me a sec.
All right.
Alright, I'm back.
Nice. Welcome back.
Okay, now where were we? Eggman!
Oh boy.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Wonder how easy this fight's gonna be.
My strength
Yeah.
of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle.
God, you can really hear his voice from here.
Didn't you
Liam
run into
O'Brien's voice
Sonic
from
there
you go
after he
here.
escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need.
I mean, I can't really say much
You let the
because
hedgehog live?
I haven't played
That is a great source of
Vanilla
concern.
Persona 3.
For you, perhaps. He is
Actually, I can
You are
kind
gonna
of
play that
hear.
version, I kinda reckon.
I can kind of hear Infinite saying, "I've been waiting for this."
And Sonic is alive.
Right.
You
But if you
didn't
are
know?
gonna play Vanilla
What is
Persona
it?
3, then
nothing.
I feel like
We move
you should kind of go
forward with the
for Persona 3 Portable more than the actual vanilla version of Persona 3.
I could just
Because
mod
I've had
it.
Evo played Re-
I could just mod it so I could control the party members.
Eggman Empire will
Yeah,
rise.
that's admittedly one way I'm
And the
playing it.
resistance will
That's how I'm not playing
yield
it
to
whenever
the
I get around
Phantom
with it after I
Ruby's
finish
power.
Persona 5 and then replay Persona 4 again. But,
Okay, I'll say this.
that's one thing.
What? You.
Okay, I'll say this. Mike Pollock and Liam O'Brien are doing good jobs. Not everyone else, though.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with that. They're definitely the highlights of this game's voice cast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this is probably Roger's worst performance as Sonic.
That means you miscalculated. That's a failure.
Yeah, that's saying a lot because in most games I usually think Roger takes this performance of Sonic is pretty solid, but here I just don't think he was really failing it.
I mean, I honestly like Roger as Sonic, but like he has definitely had better performances as Sonic in stuff like the Boom TV series and from what I've seen of it, Frontiers.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Egg Dragoon from Unleashed.
My favorite voice actor for Sonic though would definitely probably have to be Ryan Drummond. I don't know, there's just something about the way he voices Sonic is perfectly had Sonic's character for me.
My favorite Sonic voice is also Ryan Drummond. His voice just sounds funny. I mean, yeah, the voice acting in the adventure games was like laughably bad, but like that's kind of part of their charm, if I want to be honest.
I feel like it was more so laughably bad in Adventure 1 than it was in Adventure 2. Because Adventure 2, well, I don't think the voice acting in that game was great per se. It was definitely a lot better than Adventure 1's voice
Yeah,
acting.
Adventure 1's English dub made Xenoblade 2's English dub look good. Right down into the
kind of thing a lot.
Right down to the lip syncing, the hilarious lip syncing.
Yeah. Eventually, that's kind of thing a lot, though. With the exception of some performances, honestly, I think Xenoblade 2's English dub for the most part is pretty solid. I do agree that lip syncing could have been a lot better. There's some performances that could have also been a lot better.
Like Dean Bristow was really.
I think it's pretty solid.
Like the late Dean Bristow was really good as Eggman.
He was. He definitely.
Yeah.
I remember there was also a lot of sources that claimed that Dean Bristow's death in 2005 was the major factor in why they decided to replace the voice cast, even though Mike Pollock confirmed that it wasn't. As the decision to replace the 4 Kids cast was actually made prior to Dean Bristow's death.
I think that might be true. I don't know for sure. Not sure why they replaced the voice cast again for Colors and onward.
But yet they still kept Mike Pollock though.
Yeah. I mean, like, his voice... I mean, I guess his voice was just too iconic to replace.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Even like, ignoring how Mike Pollock is in the person for a second, his voice for Eggman is pretty iconic, I think, considered.
Yeah, it's like...
that he was supposed to be replaced, though.
Like, you could still... I mean, you could still get someone else to voice Eggman, and like, Fred Tatasciore could probably do a good Eggman.
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Well, they for certain was it out for
the anticipation of the end
they
is
made
worth
he's not interested in doing that.
Maybe not in this case, though.
Okay, Eggman characterization-wise is pretty generic in this game, not gonna lie. But that's at least better than he was in Lost World from what I've seen of it.
Yeah. Speaking of Lost, well, that was basically the Sonic trying to be Mario with Mario Galaxy. I'm sorry, that's something I thought of ever since I first saw footage of that game years ago. Like, even when I was a kid, I just thought, it looks like Mario Galaxy over Sonic.
Yeah, it even has the new Super Mario Brothers level themes. You know what?
Yep.
You know what?
Huh?
I don't have time for this. I'm just jumping right to the next level. What do the SOS missions even do?
Eggman's army has broken through.
In the words of a wise man once said, absolutely nothing.
Need time to heal.
We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone.
Seaside Hill, that's the place that's the level from Sonic Heroes.
This is the 8th unit. Man, looks like I've got no choice.
Sonic reference.
Okay, rookie, I've got a tough
Man, this
one
game has
for you.
balls.
I need you to head back to...
And who wrote this? Ian Flynn? Because only Ian Flynn is capable of writing references, apparently.
Because someone be good at writing references doesn't mean they're good at writing a story, but that one was listening to Congress that first.
At least Ian Flynn actually gives a shit about Sonic and its cast, unlike the fucking Happy Tree Friends writers.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ponzak and Graf, one of them, actually did write for Happy Tree Friends.
Speaking of Happy Tree Friends, would you believe me? I said that my first introduction to that series was through one of my cousins, who just kind of passed off as just being a regular cartoon series before I saw what it was.
It was gore. It was a gore fest. Before you saw, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the show's like? Isn't that like the show's only joke, pretty much? That it's just gory, and it looks like a kids show.
From what I've seen, yeah, that's really all Happy Tree Friends has. Which is that it looks like a show that you show to kids. Like it looks like a show for kids. In actuality, it's just a straight up gore fest.
Yeah, truly the perfect writing team for our most iconic IP. Said the Sega exec.
Yeah. Speaking of that, though, if you want to see a good example of that done right, Conker's Bad Fur Day definitely did that a lot better than Happy Tree Friends ever. Dreams.
Then what?
Because at least that game is.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
At least that game isn't. I was saying that if you want to see a better example of something that's like it's made for kids, when it's really not, Conker's Bad Fur Day is definitely a better example of that. Because at least unlike Happy Tree Friends, that game isn't a complete gore fest.
Yeah, at least Conker's Bad Fur Day has more than one joke.
Exactly. Speaking of that, though, would you believe me if I said that Conker's Bad Fur Day only has 3 voice actors in the entire voice cast?
Yeah, it does, because I know about that, because like one for all the male characters, one for the female characters, and one for the Great Mighty Pooh.
Yep. Funnily enough, I think the guy who had the voice for all the male characters in the game, including Conker himself, was Chris Seaver, who I think was also one of the lead designers for that game, if I'm remembering that right.
Oh my god.
And I think Chris Seaver also provided Banjo, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I don't know if he voiced Banjo. I don't know.
So I wouldn't necessarily quote me on that because I don't necessarily know if he's alive or untold.
To this day, the only N64 rare game I've played is Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Wow, this level
but don't you
This level was way better in Shadow Generations.
But yeah, don't you plan on playing Banjo-Tooie at some point, Platy?
Yeah, I do. I've hoped to get around to it at some point, but I don't know why I haven't gotten around to it.
I'm the same way because Banjo-Kazooie, yes, right now anyway, is the only rare game I fully played all the way through. But well, actually, no, that's a lie because I've also played through Conker's Bad Fur Day, so I think it's a lie.
I've also played the Donkey Kong Country. I've also played the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on SNES.
As of right now, the only Donkey Kong Country game I played I ate all the way through is the first one. But I am gonna try to get around playing 2 and 3 at some point, though.
Yeah, 2 is incredible and 3 is great.
Yeah, and then there's DK64, which need I say more about that?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about playing that game, to be honest.
That was impressive, but we still have a
lot to do. And I wouldn't necessarily blame you considering certain aspects about that game.
Great job.
Yeah, you constantly have to backtrack.
Like, apparently you have to get a bunch of collectibles to extend the time limit in the final area. Because if you...
Yeah.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory,
2 collectibles that you have by playing... there's 2 mandatory collectibles that you have to get by playing old school arcade games, one of which is the original Donkey Kong, and the other is Jetpack, which is one of the first games created by Rare, by the way. And you actually have to beat those high scores in order to finish the game.
Oh my god.
If you want to make things a little bit easier, then there is a mod for K64 called the Tag Anywhere mod, which does allow you to swap characters freely on the fly.
Oh wow,
does make things a little bit more fast-paced.
That seems helpful. Someone should probably make that for Mario 64 DS as well.
Yeah, it does make things a lot more helpful, but even so, there's still those annoying aspects that DK64 has.
Okay, this looks a lot better. Does this guy look like furry Joker?
Yeah, he immediately really does. The only thing he's missing now is a weapon that looks like Joker's pistol.
Okay, which close enough. Welcome back, Joker Persona 5.
Back in Persona 5 territory, baby.
Yeah, I saw someone I saw someone on Twitter shit talk Makoto because she said she wanted to be a cop despite the fact that Joker was subjected to police brutality. Like, she herself condemned the brutality. Like part of the reason she wants to be a cop is so she can reform the police department from within. I'm convinced Makoto's haters just don't know how to read, or just play the game with their eyes closed.
Either that, or they only just take her mid-ass trolling into account.
Yeah, and act like her trying and failing to convince Eiko that she's being manipulated as her only character trait.
I can't believe it!
It's
Sonic's
not.
alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it!
Speaking of Persona, though, because when I do get around to replaying Persona 4 again, I'm honestly kind of debating with myself who I want to romance this time around, because part of me is wanting to say to go for Rise again, the other part of me is saying to go for Yukiko, considering the fact that she is my second favorite female character behind Rise. I don't know, man.
I mean, my favorite girl in Persona 4 is Naoto, but she belongs with Kanji, let's be real.
Yeah, she does. I can't
We have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever.
Kanji's my favorite character in Persona 4.
Eggman said something about
Same,
Sonic
man.
being in Mystic
Well, it's a tie
Zone.
between him and Yosuke.
It's funnily enough, Kanji was voiced by Troy Baker in Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, but in some of the spin-offs, he's voiced by Matt Mercer. Espio was at one point voiced by Troy Baker, and then he went to being voiced by Matt Mercer.
Yeah, I actually looked up, and yeah, this game he is voiced by Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
According to what I overheard, Sonic should
Oh,
be
great.
It feels
Another
weird asking
another
people
ass
about
Sonic
We're
level.
counting on you.
Mom, can we get Casino Night Zone at home? Can we get Casino Night Zone? We have Casino Night Zone at home.
And it's just ass.
Yeah. Oh my. How am I supposed to?
Whoa, that looks like fun. But this is no time for games. We have to hurry.
No, it is not, Tails. It is not.
I think I'd rather be playing Sonic Spinball, dude.
True. It's not even Spinball Saturday yet. It will be in a few hours yet.
Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes where I'm live to be precise.
It's 3 hours and 30 minutes where I am.
That's because you're in Canada, I'm in the US.
Yeah.
Time zones are gonna be dramatically different.
Ah. Wouldn't even let me fall. Wow, this game is so well designed, guys. Oh my god.
Yeah, clearly this game should get an award for best level design. Yeah, screw Mario Odyssey, screw I Had Time. No, the Sonic Force is clearly.
Oh right, I really gotta play A Hat in Time at some point. It's one of my friend's favorite games, so I really should play it soon. Hopefully it's on sale somewhere.
I've heard a lot of great things about it, so I really do want to get around to playing it at some point.
Yeah, me too. Like, I've heard some people call it better than Mario Odyssey, which I find hard to believe, but still.
Well, I guess only I was playing for yourself whenever you get the chance. So,
yeah. I mean, it's still a two-cake scenario, if A Hat in Time ends up being really good, at least.
And clearly, also, I mean, okay, I know this is kind of a weird example considering the fact that the game I'm about to say is not 75% bosses and 25% platform, but even Cuphead had better design level design this, even though that game's not even really balls the balls all that much, but still.
Yeah. Oh, that I've seen on YouTube. That pit right there is a death pit, and there's no indication. This game is so well designed. I think I'd rather play the pinball segment in Sonic Frontiers than play this. Hell, I think I'd rather play the pachinko machine in Mario Sunshine than this. Yeah, this one functions, but like... If I ever did it...
that, though,
honestly, I think the pachinko machine might... I think the pachinko machine might be my most hated level in a 3D Mario game. If I ever rank all the 3D... In your opinion?
In am I the only one who doesn't really find the Pachinko machine that bad? I mean, I get why people get frustrated at it. I do. But weirdly, I don't have that hard of a time with it whenever I play Mario Sunshine. Maybe it's just because I'm really used to Mario Sunshine's physics, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, I get frustrated with it sometimes, but I don't necessarily hate it, if that makes sense.
I'm tempted to play, to rank all the 3D Marios just in case Odyssey Central doesn't get around to it first, because he ranked all the 2D Mario games. That video was over 7 hours long. I watched the whole thing. In case you were wondering, the level he ranked as the worst level was this one fortress in Mario 3 that he had to use the Tanuki tail to fly up and reach the boss door. Look, Mario 3 is one of my favorite games, and even I can't stand that level.
Oh.
In case you're wondering, at number 1 was the final castle of New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Fair point, because that level is actually pretty good.
Well, the level part is good, but the final boss is amazing.
Yeah, probably the best final boss out of any of the New Super Mario Bros. Games.
Yeah. For favorite 2D Mario game, it's between... For favorite 2D Mario final boss, it's between that, Wonder, and World for me. Because...
Yeah, Wonder's
final boss...
I really loved Wonder's final.
Yeah, Wonder's final boss is really fun. Easy, but it's still really fun. Unlike... Okay. Okay,
The system is picking up a couple of strange readings. They're coming from the laboratory.
In a weird way, though, Wonder's final boss kind of really reminded me of Engine's boss fight for Crash 4. Mainly just because of the whole Rockstar aesthetic of both of them.
I still gotta play Crash 4. I wish I had the money for it. It looks really fun.
It's probably
if you do play it, though, just play through it casually. Do not bother going for 100% completion.
Yeah, I heard.
I know you didn't
I've heard the horror stories.
I know you didn't 100% and then you did Crash.
Go to the lab and check it out.
Crash anyway, 4 especially, that applies twofold.
Yeah, Crash 4, I've heard the horror stories. I'd rather 100% Mario Sunshine, honestly. Including the blue coins.
They aren't robots. What are they?
Only enough, I actually have done that once.
Oh, wow. In fact, Sunshine is actually one of the only 2 3D Marios I have not 100% completed. The other is Galaxy 1, if you're wondering.
I actually did 100% Galaxy 1, but I do kind of agree with the way you 100% that game is tedious, and you essentially have to play the entire game twice if you want to fully 100% complete it.
Hey, I've done that with Return of Dreamland several times. I should be able to handle it.
Yeah,
but like, at least...
It's not like it's that bad,
I mean, even then, like, the second playthrough of Kirby's Return of Dreamland, it's like the harder extra mode.
But at least the second playthrough of Mario Galaxy does make things really unique, since you're essentially playing the entire game against Luigi.
Yeah, who has slightly different physics from Mario.
Wow, look at you, rookie.
Yeah.
Fun in the water.
Something that they would later do again in the mainline Mario game with New Super Luigi use.
But like that's a complete that's an entirely separate DLC campaign, which is similar to the base game but just harder. Like that game has separate levels from Mario U.
Right. So even though I do think
that's it.
Was a good game, I kind of feel like it's kind of embarrassing that Mario game is the only one that actually received DLC, or at least mainline Mario game anyway.
New Super Mario Bros. 2 had DLC as well.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but I meant that in terms of, like, DLC where it had, like, a whole new campaign or something.
Yeah, something like Octo Expansion or Torna.
Yeah, or Future Redeem. That's another good example.
Yeah, or what else? Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, but that was ass, so that doesn't count. Fire Emblem has not had a very good track record with DLC campaigns, because Cindered Shadows and Three Houses was pretty bad, and I have not heard good things about Fell Xenologue either.
I was about to say, because I've heard that the Xenologue Engage is not really that great either, and I still have yet to play that game.
Oh, Engage is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just the story is
Fire
not
Emblem
very good.
Fire Emblem is on my list of game series I want to try to play starting next year.
Hmm.
So, Now, as for two games I'm admittedly, even though I do want to play, I'm kind of hesitant to do it right away. Even though one of them.
Oh, here comes a funny line.
So worried. I thought you were.
You worry too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you.
He said it.
Okay?
He said the funny. Fun fact, Emoji Movie Channel DM'd that line to me one time.
Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
Indeed. Especially if you play the Song of Time and warp back to the start of the cycle.
Oh my god. Because of how much Xenoblade has become, because of how much Xenoblade has become important to me. Anytime I hear the word "indeed," I can't help but mentally think of mouse. Indeed.
Yeah. Makes me wish I was playing Xenoblade 2 instead, or any Xenoblade for that matter, including X.
Even I'm about to say even X.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying because I know you don't even really like X all that much, so I was about to
Yeah.
ask even that game.
Yeah, like at least I can, at least X made me feel something. At least they actually tried with the world design. Actually, the world design in X is pretty damn impressive for a Wii U game.
Shadow.
Yeah, it was.
The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
Doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help
Yeah,
the enemy?
I know, I know, why would Shadow help the enemy? It's complete character assassination. Ahem.
Exactly. But like I was,
Which is in character for this game.
You kind of,
Like,
I know you kind of pointed out your. Sorry, I'll play.
I will say though, it's somewhat refreshing that Knuckles isn't a complete moron like he was in like Generations and Lost World and Boom.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to see him not being an idiot again.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
But like I was saying, I know one critique you kind of did making your Xenoblade X review on Backlog was that you kind of felt the world felt a bit empty a bit. And I can kind of see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I also kind of feel like that was the point, though, considering the fact that again, Mira was technically a foreign planet, so
that's fair.
What the heck?
Hey, it's the first level we ever saw from this game. It only took halfway through the game.
Hurry, Sonic.
And they used this specific music for the level in Shadow Gens.
Shadow and be back in no time.
Wow, I really wish I was playing Shadow Gens. That specific part was in Shadow Gens.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously?
I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Oh god, if you think it's been generations since I've seen you as bad, if you play the game for this long, wait until we get to the ending where Tails says
I saw that. It's
whose idea was it to put that as a written dialogue that someone actually had to say? I just sit down and have
especially after winning a goddamn war. Man, this level had so much more sauce in Shadow Gens. Seriously, this level actually kind of this level actually goes kind of hard in Shadow Gens. Like, it's not hard, but I'm saying it goes hard in Shadow Gens.
Gotcha. But
oh, and there's like a lot more level after that in Shadow Gens too, instead of just ending abruptly.
Wow, it's like Sonic knew this game was supposed to be easy and didn't have much in its levels, so they had to add more to it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, it's Shadow.
I mean, then again, they turned Chaos Island from Frontiers, which was like an open area, into a semi-linear boost level in Shadow Gens, which was not bad, but probably my least favorite level in Shadow Gens, mainly because it uses Doom Morph. It's built around Doom Morph, a power I don't really like, honestly.
I got you.
All right, Shadow.
Speaking of Shadow Gens, given the fact that that game does take some its levels and aspects from Shadow the Hedgehog, I kind of really wanted to get around playing Shadow.
Holy shit! It's Keanu Reeves.
Another Shadow?
I know that game's not really that considered, but it's admittedly one I've always wanted to try, just to kind of form my own opinion on it.
How?
Wow, the cutscene animation has suddenly gotten a lot more stiff and robotic. Like, it was actually somewhat smooth earlier in the game, but wow, the quality just suddenly dropped off. Anyways,
also, I'll just say this right now, Shadow's best. Yeah, I was listening.
Huh? Well, you'll say Shadow's best
Huh?
was...
One of my favorite Shadow moments in Sonic history is when he roundhouse kicks Silver in the head in 06.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I don't know if
reality?
you all watched
So all
this
those
video,
familiar
but Stone
faces
Comic
that were
Johnny
part of
even made
Eggman's
post fun of that
army?
in his review of Sonic 06, where he said, I always look forward to that, and then took a sip of beer.
Yeah. Honestly, I prefer Jason Griffith as Shadow than I do him as Sonic, honestly. I mean, Jason Griffith is great as Sonic, but he's my favorite Shadow voice, better than Humphrey and Thornton, who are both good, but like...
Speaking...
According to Rouge, Infinite can
speaking of Kirk Thornton, I saw a video on Twitter today where both him and Jason Griffith said at the same time, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" I actually retweeted
Another
that on
Shadow?
So fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
Hey, it's Metropolis, not Metropolis from Sonic 2, no, thank God. Metropolis from Sonic Heroes instead, I think. Anyway, since we finally met Shadow, I think it's time to start episode Shadow. You still there? You still there, Mad Duck?
I am. It's just, yeah. Like I said, I haven't gone anywhere, so we're okay.
Okay. Oh wait, Shadow is the narrator.
Admittedly, I haven't fun.
Shadow.
Oh.
We've got a report from the intelligence division.
Admittedly, I haven't.
They've located an unknown base of operations that seems to be totally outside the chain of... There's a large-scale troop...
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
No
Yeah, Kirk
kidding.
Thornton sounds off
And
in
there's
this
a rumor
game.
going around that old rotten Eggman...
Yeah. Looks
Okay,
like
at first
this
I thought
won't
that
be a
remix. I thought that music that was playing was a guitar remix of All of Me for a minute. I'm like, huh?
Do it to it, Shadow.
Even though I took a longer listen to it, I'm like, okay, never mind. That's not All of Me. Never mind.
Oh boy, I hope this level isn't isn't copy pasted.
That area is enemy territory.
If it is, it's probably about to be piss easy. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Going off of all of the track right
looks like Shadow is just a copy paste of Sonic, or modern Sonic.
Extermination?
Wow,
And look, the city's also destroyed, even though the war hasn't even started yet.
You should have known better than to send Omega.
Wow, they really put in a lot of effort with this one, huh?
Yeah, a lot of effort went into this game. You can tell.
Yeah, not just in the gameplay, but also in the details too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just noticed those cannon firing enemies. They showed up in Shadow Generations. Same with these spike balls.
Omega, what's going
I'm pretty sure the version of this level, the first part of this level in Shadow Gens, was inspired by this version of the level.
Also, just know if
Yeah.
my reaction's a bit delayed from what's actually happening, it's because my stream's kind of lagging a bit.
Yeah.
So if any of my reactions seem a bit delayed to certain things, then that's why.
Yeah. Damn it. I'm playing on quote-unquote hard mode, so I drop all my rings when I die instead of just some of them.
Oh god, E123 Omega. Wasn't E123 Omega pushed by at one point? At least if I'm remembering that right.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who voices him in this game, though. I do know that Roger Craig Smith started voicing him recently.
Omega, what happened? What's
Yeah,
going on?
let me look that up real quickly.
Damn it.
Oh, hey, look, it was the Beast for Pikmin 3.
Wait, he was in Pikmin 3? Oh, wait.
No.
Oh,
no,
like
I was talking about those
these enemies, the Scornets. The Scornets from Pikmin 3.
Yeah, I'm about to say, those enemies look like Scorpions from Pikmin 3, that's why I said that. Yeah, clearly Pikmin Honda forced the character of Pikmin 3, clearly.
Yeah. God, I wish I was playing any Pikmin game over this. Even Hey Pikmin.
Yeah.
There's the end of the level.
Which like I said, like I've told you before on Discord, I played a little bit of Hey Pikmin before, and I wouldn't choose that game over the mainline games, but I don't think it's necessarily as bad as most people will make it out to be.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a slower paced Kirby Mass Attack.
In a sense, that's kind of what it is, in a way, just a slower paced Kirby game.
More a challenge than crab meat.
Wait a minute, you shouldn't have the mask yet.
This power is without peer. And still more wonderful. I'm not so tall.
Again, consistency. Sonic Forces is clearly a masterpiece with that.
Weaklings like him are of no
and from what I'm looking at, yeah, I think Big McNaught voiced him in this game because it said that Sonic Wiki that he was Omega's voice from 2010 to 2019.
Oh, who?
Vic McNaught. He was
Vic voiced him.
Yeah, from 2010 to 2019 anyway.
No wonder Roger voices him now. No wonder I didn't hear about that till now.
Exactly.
So this series had to get rid of 2 creeps. Because Quentin Flynn voiced Silver for a while.
Yeah, and I think now Silver's voiced by Bryce Papenbrook now.
Yeah, he is. I think if Elise ever comes back, I think Jeremy Lee would do a good job as Elise if they ever bring her back.
If they ever do bring Elise back, I'm just hoping it's in a way that's, actually competent.
Yeah, hopefully. And hopefully she gets a better design. Give her a more stylized model, similar to what Maria and Gerald had in Shadow Gens, and what Sage had in Frontiers. She did appear She did appear in a piece.
Sorry,
she did appear in a piece of artwork where she was ice skating with Silver, and the way she was drawn, she looked really cute in that. I hope they make her look.
I went to great pains to get the best mercenaries.
Oh, god damn it!
I really hope that if Elise ever does come back in the series at some point, which I kind of doubt it, but if she does, I really hope that they kind of take some aspects of that design and kind of incorporate it into that.
Funnily enough, if they ever bring Elise back, I have a funny thought. If they ever bring her back, I see her getting titled instead of Princess Elise III. I want them to title her Elise the Human. God, where's Doom Surf? Where's Doom Surf when you need it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, speaking of Sonic characters, now that both have been placed with them, another one was Blaze, but I think Blaze is voiced by Laura Bailey for a while before she was replaced.
Yeah, Laura Bailey did voice Blaze for a while, and Omo Chow, I think, before she was replaced by Erica Lindbeck in both roles, because she unionized and got too expensive to hire again. Same reason Travis Willingham stopped voicing Knuckles. Aren't Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham married or something?
They actually are. Which that kind of plays into a unique fact that I heard about Full Metal Alchemist one a while back.
Yeah, because
Laura had to record her screams of anguish as lust. Because I know that Travis was also in that series in the Roy Mustang. But apparently Travis got so emotional hearing Laura scream her screams of anguish that he actually had to step out of the recording booth for a minute.
Oh god, wow. You can really tell that he loves her.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Roy's voice actor respects women more than Ed's.
Your squad was useless.
Yeah.
Clean up their mess already.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, enough.
Oh wow, that is just Akihiko.
Destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call
Why can't they just show us
mercenary?
Why can't they just show us regular Infinite's face? Like, we know he's a jackal.
Yeah, I don't even think we see that. I don't even think we see his face in the main game either, do we?
No, we don't. He's masked the whole time.
Show your pathetic face around me ever.
Like we said, you keep him. If you're gonna keep him this ominous the whole time, at least build up to a face reveal or something, and they don't even do that.
Me afraid.
It's the scene.
What I was about to say though is did you know that Winry's voice actress in Full Metal Alchemist will later go on to voice Elma and Xenoblade X?
Oh wow, Caitlin Glass.
Yeah, Caitlin Glass is Elma's English voice actress.
Oh cool, didn't notice that.
And
wow, what an impactful tragic backstory for our main villain. And who else? Lynn, the little shit, was voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris, who also voiced Morgana.
Another little shit.
Yeah. And Taiga, Taiga from Toradora, but she's an annoying little shit, but in a good way. Honestly, I think.
She also voices Sophus in Three Houses.
Yeah, and she also voiced Anne Magnolia in Violet Evergarden, the little girl from episode 10.
Yeah.
Something I didn't realize for a while. Honestly, I think Morris's best role might be Taiga.
Even though I have a lot of even though I have a lot of respect for Cassandra Lee Morris as a voice actress, what is it with her playing so many characters that are basically just the equivalent of...
But I suppose that's the way it goes.
Of what? Equivalent of what?
I said, I'm gonna say, even though I do have a lot of respect for Cassandra Lee Morris as a voice actress, what is it with her playing a lot of characters who are technically annoying little shits?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Waiting to be crushed underfoot.
It's like perfect example of liking the voice actor but hating the character.
Thanks to this
yeah, although I will say this though, I don't think Lynn's ass knows Morgana though.
Become unstoppable.
And plus, I think out of all the characters in Xenoblade X, the most annoying, the award for most annoying definitely goes to Tatsu.
Oh yeah, fuck Tatsu. Actually no, I think it's between neck and neck between her and Tatsu, but like. At least gonna be honest, Lynn's line about writing Skell fanfiction made me cringe way harder than any of the weeb shit moments in 2.
Yeah, I knew that because I remember you made a post about that on your Twitter account.
Yeah, that was that line was so aggressively r/fellow kids. I'm convinced that it wasn't even in the Japanese version because of how r/fellow kids Nintendo was in the mid 2010s.
Yeah. But I will give Lynn this though, at least she has actual character unlike Tatsu.
Yeah, Tatsu is literally just, I am not potato!
Yeah, you are mean and cruel, Tatsu, definitely not potato. That's basically sums up Tatsu's whole character in a nutshell.
Yeah. Yeah, and not to mention Lynn is the character most usually calling Tatsu the character. Tatsu the potato. Oh, wait a minute, is this supporting me? Why are they playing supporting me? I mean, I kinda like this rendition of supporting me, but why are they playing supporting me? The Biolizard boss name. Shit.
Oh god. This seems so out of place for that too.
Shadow, do you read me?
If you think about it, the Biolizard was basically a surprise final boss in Sonic Adventure 2.
Huh? What are you mumbling
Yeah,
about, Shadow?
About it. It's also kind of hard. It's also kind of unsettling when you think that in a weird way that's
yeah. I'd say you could either say that either Gunn or Gerald is the true big bad of Sonic Adventure 2.
It's hard to say which one though.
Yeah, because like they both did awful things.
I'm about to say, because Gunn was the main cause for why Gerald moved with Sandy, but at the same time, Gerald tried to wipe out all of humanity by forcing the Earth to crash into the Earth.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that's part of the. I think that's one reason why. I think that's an interesting dilemma, and part of the reason why Adventure 2 has one of, if not the best story in the series.
Yeah, I agree with that definitely. It's also kind of ironic. think about it, when Gerald basically played favorites, understandably so, but he didn't.
This is where Omega was destroyed.
And any attention at
No
all.
sign of him here.
Sure
Especially
seems
seeing
that
the...
way.
It just hurts even more after playing Shadow Generations and seeing the good caring side of Gerald. Damn it.
Yeah, that he was to Maria and probably would have been into Eggman had he actually given Eggman a
This is where Omega was destroyed.
Yeah.
But there's no sign of him here.
Sure seems that way. Probably.
Also, I
because
think
I've
that was
never
kind of such a
really
missed
had
opportunity to have Eggman and Maria interact, and you send the fact that the main over Sonic when those two are cousins.
Yeah, and besides, Eggman never actually met Maria because she died before he was born, I think.
Right.
What?
Imagine if those two ever got the chance to interact. What would Eggman think of Maria?
Yeah. Oh my god. Look, I'm playing as Shadow in lazily designed levels. God damn it. This is the hardest this game has ever gotten, and it's still easy as piss. This is the kind of level I'd make in Mario Maker.
Even then, the level of Mario Maker would probably be more challenging than this.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of Mario Maker, do you think it'd be too soon for Oom to get a third game?
Honestly, considering how the second game just got its updates, like, considering how I feel like the second game just ended way too quickly, and its updates way too quickly, and they're like, come on, all we needed was 2 more level themes. All we needed was the beach and the volcano level themes, and now we just have to wait for a third game to add those themes that we could have had in the second one. There's so much the third game could do, too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, one of my biggest hopes for the third game is that Mario Wonder gets a level style, because just imagine the kind of levels that people would make with that game's level style.
This is reality, Shadow.
I want to get a Mario Wonder extra style, and also more custom back. You can also select the individual backgrounds for World and Mario U, and change the music in each, individual sub area to songs from all across the Mario series.
Not even Sonic will be able.
That kind of makes me wonder how long we're gonna have to wait for a 3D Mario Maker. Jesus Christ, imagine that ever becomes reality. It's about to be all hell on earth with that.
Stop. Where do you
Wow, they put so much effort into the cutscenes of this.
Shadow?
Clearly.
Forget it.
What's the meaning of all this?
Even though Sonic is kind of this is one of those main reasons why I consider Sonic to be a franchise I have a love-hate relationship with, because when the franchise has its highs, but when it hits rock bottom, it hits rock bottom hard.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah.
What's the point
I've
of lying
seen
about
stuff
it?
like 3D
Eggman
Blast,
beat on Sonic
06,
and mounted a massive
for
assault.
this.
I mean, sure.
Not even.
I can't imagine.
At least 3D Blast that's actually, function compared to 06, and to a lesser extent even this game. Even if the controls in that game were ass.
Pretty sure that's it.
Oh my god, Tails being a pathetic piece of shit again. Can nobody in this game do anything without Sonic?
Okay, that was episode Shadow. What a nothing burger of an experience. I like the military snare drum sound effect. Okay, now where were we?
Listen up.
And the fact that you were
Just
able
got
to
word that
release that
Eggman's forces
so
are
quickly just says
undermanned
a
at his
lot, really.
headquarters in Metropolis.
Yeah.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of.
I mean, I knew
Eggman's
Sonic
plan.
forces were piss easy, but I didn't think this piss easy. Like, Jesus.
Jesus, this makes the first level of Kirby Star Allies look like fucking Metroid Dread final boss.
Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I heard the voice crack. Quentin Flynn is not doing a good job as Silver.
Sonic is busy fighting Shadow.
Sorry, I put my mic on.
We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group.
Ha! Great speech. Let's give Eggman
this may be random to mention, but did I mention? But my dad actually did have a niece 2 weeks ago. I mean, he's doing better now, but I remember that when he first got out of it, he was a pain, dude. He's thankfully doing a lot better now, though.
We also have Sonic. I mean, also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be...
Okay, let's head
And
straight
also, that's
for
another
Eggman's
thing.
HQ.
I know I mentioned this earlier.
Time
That's
to
one
save
thing
the
about
world,
Sonic Forces that easily my dislike thing about it is the amount of character assassination it has in it.
Yeah, it's like, how do you manage to utterly cripple 90% of the cast? Like, everyone is either completely boring, incompetent, or stupid. Like, how? Like, it's pretty much
All three.
Every character except for Eggman is just ruined in this game. Like, way to fucking go, Pontac and Graf. You managed to do something that Ken Penders probably did? I don't know. I mean, they're still not as bad as Ken Penders because they're not as fetishy as Ken Penders, but like, still.
Yeah, funnily enough, I think I know you didn't watch the Knuckles series, but I think the Knuckles series actually makes fun of Ken Penders and his love of the Echidna tribe in episode 4.
Oh yeah, I should watch. I gotta watch the Knuckles series. I heard it's not good though, but like.
Well, my opinion on the Knuckles series is kind of weird because I don't necessarily hate it, but I can also understand why people kind of.
Apparently, because it's more about Wade than it is about Knuckles.
Yeah, I do agree it should have been called Wade and Knuckles because it would have made more sense that way. Plus, it also would have been a perfect reference to the Knuckles meme. Like, I really am looking forward to the third movie, though.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, we still gotta wait another month for it, though.
What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? Now smash them to smithereens.
Speaking of that, though, if we're talking about like movies that fell off, though, talk about Inside Out 2, man. Because that movie just, after most of the stuff that movie came out, that movie just fell off hard, dude.
Well, the movie was still good, despite the awful production. Yeah, I mean, Across the Spider-Verse also had some awful working conditions. Had some awful production, and that movie is still
great,
yeah. I mean, but then again, Inside Out 2 is just a 7 out of 10 movie, bordering on 8 though, at the very least.
Yeah, and it's definitely one of the better Pixar sequels besides the Toy Story sequels, though. Even though, again, I feel like that, for me anyway, the best non-Toy Story sequel that Pixar made is Cars 3, though.
Yeah, Cars 3.
Just made it, though.
Gonna be honest, on the topic of Cars, I would rather watch Cars 2 than play this game. Because Cars 2 is shorter and at least memeable. Unlike this game outside the double boost and some of the hilariously bad lines.
Like, it's been generations since that last few, or Tales of Infamous True Dad line.
Oh, True Dad isn't even funny bad, it's just painful.
Exactly. That meme stopped being funny by the time this game even released.
Yeah. And... where? Oh, look, it's Long Boy. Look at all the Long Boys. Oh yeah, I just remembered they killed off Chaos in Classic's introduction scene, so we don't get a boss fight with him.
Yeah, and that was also when Tails had his character assassination moment.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you fought Chaos when he was in his cage.
It only takes...
You're getting scared of him
It only takes one scene to just completely destroy a character that's been established for like 25 years.
And I'd say 25 years at that point. Bro, way to assassinate your own character. I feel like out of any piece of media I've seen so far, Sonic Forces probably has the worst example of character assassination, or one of the worst examples of character assassination.
Yeah, it's like this. Not even the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Not even Disney Star Wars is this bad with character assassination. Like, actually, it's nowhere near as bad as this. And like, Rise of Skywalker is still worse overall, but like, because like, I'm gonna be honest. I would rather play Metroid Other M than this. Like, the only character... I mean, to be fair, Other M only completely butchered 2 characters and not most of the fucking cast.
Yeah, because at least Anthony was still good. Oh, good character.
Yeah, there's one good character. I mean, like, I guess Eggman, but like, he barely gets to do anything anyway, so...
Yeah, and the thing is that, as bad as Sonic 06 was, that game didn't even have that much character assassination in it.
Yeah, it's like... I mean, like, the only example I can think of is Sonic himself just being, like, a generic a generic hero character, and like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles were all just really portrayed as really generic in a really generic way in 06, which is still better than this game in the cases of Sonic and Tails, but like still. But at the very least, at least, not to mention Silver was a complete moron in 06, but then again that was his first appearance anyway. But like,
because Silver didn't even have a character assassination in that game because that game was his debut.
Yeah, and Shadow was actually handled well and written well in 06. Not programmed well, but he was at least written decently. Oh boy, our second fight with Infinite.
Oh boy, let's see if it's gonna be piss easy, which it probably is knowing this game.
Yeah.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this
at least 06 didn't reduce Tails down to being a cowardly whiny bitch who introduced Sonic 24/7.
You know, I'll give this game this. It at least gives Infinite some screen time on his own, which is more than I can say for Dream Team and Antasma, which just as soon as Bowser entered the fray, Antasma just.
This is your moment to shine.
He's like that one guy in that Peace team who just manages.
Oh my god, wasn't that Ian Flynn was that? I'm sorry, Ian Flynn.
Then pain.
You think Ian Flynn was probably going to write the story?
Apparently in the Japanese script, Infinite was less over top. Apparently the Japanese script for Forces is less bad at the very least. Hey, at least I can listen to the mute. At least I can listen to the nice dubstep.
The strong will always vanquish the weak.
That's someone already said it. Just ended right here. Oh wait, this ain't real Joker. He can't do it.
Yeah, let me try bringing in a different weapon, because. Good night, Mom. That was my mom. She was going to bed. Okay.
What's up? Who knows, but my dad's probably gonna start going to sleep too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or are they using CinemaSins sound effects for like the?
That's what I was thinking earlier. Like, I just want to hear the CinemaSins sound effect.
The strong will always vanquish the weak.
It won't be the first game because Weirdly Xenoblade X also used it in a I think. I know Definitive Edition used it in the end of its trailer, and I think some trailers, the original Wii U version, also used the sound effect.
Wait, what? I just pressed the right trigger a few times and half his health bar is gone.
It seems behind that.
Oh my god, dude. That doesn't prove that most of this game's bosses are piss easy. I don't know what does. Hey, bro. How do you...
Oh my god, he's already dead. Not even a minute.
I underestimated just how desperately the feeble.
How do you make a game this piss easy? I mean, I don't like it when games is hard, but it's being hard. I mean, like the Kirby game. The Kirby games are easy, but they're fun at the very least. Like Mario Wonder is easy, but fun. Mario Odyssey is easy but fun. Fire Emblem Awakening is super easy but kinda fun. Like the modern Pikmin games are easy but really fun. Exactly. This game is just easy, but it's just boring. Like
there is nothing here. I've just been wasting my time. I could have been playing more Terraria or continuing work on the video I just started editing. But like, nope. I'm waiting. Oh look, there's the most broken weapon in the game. I'm wasting 3 hours of my life playing Sonic motherfucking Forces.
In Sonic Generations, that game is admittedly somewhat easy, yeah, but that game is fun too.
Yeah, like, I was able to beat that in one sitting, but at least I had fun doing it outside the final boss and Planet Wisp.
Yeah, because I know that,
At least Planet Wisp made me feel something.
You survived then.
Also, can I just note that for a minute, of all the levels from the colors they could have chosen to brought back, they chose to bring back Planet Wisp.
Apparently Planet Wisp was actually pretty good in colors. I don't know. Maybe, even then, maybe one of the final last areas from...
It can't be.
From,
How did you?
I'm not even paying attention to the story, because there's like literally nothing here. It's like, I mean, I'll give it this, there's more stuff to talk about than there is in Other M, but like, it's also way more insulting somehow, and Metroid Other M's story was also insultingly bad. Like, Fire Emblem Fate's story is terrible, but at least it's entertaining.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything
At
fizzled
the
out
end
when
of
that
the day, this ain't
phantom
Xenoblade
kicked
or
in.
Ada Persona far from it.
That fake shadow is
Yeah.
using the Phantom Ruler's
Yeah,
power.
at least Xenoblade X's story is competent from what I've seen.
Rouge, have you...
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database, if we can check that out, we might...
Shut up, you anti-vaxxer.
We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality.
Speaking of Xenoblade X, though,
Tails,
since
can
that
you
game
handle
announced
this?
before the Switch, I've just been listening to its soundtrack.
Wow.
I'll take Sonic. I mean, the other
X is
Sonic
probably the
with me
worst
can handle
Xenoblade
it.
soundtrack, and it's still a bop.
Yeah, it's also the only soundtrack that was composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, too.
Yeah,
who also composed the score for.
Yeah, he composed for Kill la Kill, right? Oh, wait, he does Attack on Titan score?
And he also composed the score for it.
I didn't know he did. He did. Fun fact: Kill la Kill is canonically Shadow's favorite anime. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because the major fans now.
Oh yeah, for the Sonic Forces Twitter takeover. Man, I loved that. Way better than the actual game. Shame they didn't do one for Shadow Generations, but then again, I can also see why they didn't do it for Shadow Gens, because Twitter's a clan rally now.
Exactly.
So that's why Shadow wasn't... So I know why Shadow wasn't in last year's Twitter takeover for Superstars. It's not because he's not in Superstars at all. It's because his fur is black. And you know Elon Musk, he hates anyone who isn't white and cis and rich. And what else?
Can I also say how I really love that even if Elon changed Twitter's name, no one calls it X. Everyone I know still calls it Twitter.
Yeah. Honestly, the thing I'm most looking forward to, if Kamala wins, hopefully Kamala wins, if Harris wins the election, hopefully, fingers crossed, Elon finally gets what he fucking deserves.
Too much quiet is usually a sign of danger. Best to play it safe here.
Hey look, it's everyone's favorite slope. I don't need that red ring anyway.
I know I sent this to you the other day, but yeah, I wasn't kidding. Attack on Titan's world map is literally just a real world map here flipped upside down.
That's funny.
Must have triggered it. Stay sharp.
Why is the air meter in this game so lenient? Oh wow, they didn't even use the old drowning sound effect. Wow.
Wow.
I honestly kind of like this Chemical Plant theme song. It's different, but it's not bad.
Wish I could say the rest about this.
Yeah, classic Sonic.
Say that for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and the rest of classic Sonic's OST, because seriously, that is.
Also, how do you butcher classic Sonic this badly when he played just fine in Generations? Like,
yeah,
I mean,
and
how do you do that?
Yeah, exactly. How do you butcher something that was already working just fine? I thought Nintendo was supposed to be the master of that, not Sega. Actually, I can totally believe Sega butchering things that were already fine. This game is literally the video game equivalent to Disney's Wish. But at least.
Honestly, I can see it.
Yeah.
And it also helps that when both Wish and Sonic Forces were announced, people were really looking forward to them, only them end up releasing it, and then they just end up being ass.
Yeah. Although I will give it this. At least Sonic Forces has a good villain song.
Oh yeah, unlike Wish.
Yeah. The Lorax has a better villain song and general soundtrack than Wish.
You know you fucked up when you're comparing something to Illumination before you
This is where the database is.
Yeah. Illumination made 2 movies last year, and both of them cleared Wish by a landslide.
Hold on a sec, while I access the data from this computer.
That's just sad.
Hell,
even Despicable Me 4 was better than Wish.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of that.
Wow, 10 terabytes of selfies.
Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies.
10 terabytes of selfies? Glad it's not 10 terabytes of something else. Haha.
Oh, yeah. But be glad that that's not it.
Yeah, I'm glad Dr. Eggman isn't Kyle Carosa.
Found it! Virtual reality weapon. The Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real, if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe.
I understand virtually none of that. So basically, Tails, the Phantom Ruby does whatever the plot demands. And that's the gist of it, I assume.
Eggman experimented with lots of
I have to get the Chaos Emeralds back.
and then incorporated
Yeah.
the final version into
This game
it.
doesn't even have the Chaos Emeralds in it. Like, Supersonic came as like an optional free update too.
Yeah, and Supersonic himself was originally only supposed to be free for a limited time, but because people complained about that, Sega changed their minds and decided to make him free forever.
Yeah.
If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a
Yeah,
weakness.
like again,
This is huge.
why
Let's get this
bring in
information
a
back to
new
the
plot
others.
relevant gem when you already have plot relevant gems that you've had for nearly 30 years at that point?
Yeah, we've had several groups of Chaos Emerald type stuff too, like the Time Stones from CD, the Chaos Rings from Knuckles Chaotix, those weird-ass crystals from Rise of Lyric, but I'm not sure if Boom counts anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure Styx,
Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah, and like I think Styx was actually mentioned in Frontiers, so maybe Boom is canon in the end. So, but I don't know.
Or maybe Styx at least exists in some form or fashion.
I like sitting on the bench. But there's nothing to do till Tails gets back.
Yeah.
Way to jinx it.
Hell, I would have even taken the
Sonic
magical
has been
Fruit Loops
spotted in
from
the
Sonic and the Secret Rings being brought back, or just a simple Ruby.
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that
I think
isn't real?
the actual name
Couldn't they just
came
build
from
more?
of the
Either way, it's getting
Rings
wrecked.
and Sonic and the Secret Rings
Let's
to the
go,
Secret
partner.
Rings, but I just usually call them the magical Fruit Loops, like Johnny calls them.
Oh wait, I forgot to swap my weapon. Alright, Red Gate Bridge. I love bridges. I saw the trailer for the new SpongeBob game.
Called up Platy with Revenge.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere.
Oh wow.
Whew, that was
They
a close one.
instantly ended what was shaping up to be a really good piece of music. I have listened to the full piece that played at the start of the level. It's pretty good. Can't believe they pulled a Mario they pulled a Mario Galaxy 2 final boss theme with that.
You cannot tell me
Can't let these things keep rampaging around the
when
city.
the robots Eggman were making the Sonic movies.
Oh hey. Oh wait, never mind. Oh wow. Metal, there we go. Metal Sonic.
This is thanks to the Phantom Ruby too, huh?
Oh, and they're remixing the US version of Stardust Speedway instead of the Japanese version, which is cool because that version of the song doesn't get remixed often, and the Japanese version already got a remix in Mania.
Generations. Well, yeah, Mania and Generations.
Yeah. This is a pretty good remix of it, actually.
Yeah, funnily enough, of all the 2D Sonic games, Sonic 3 and Knuckles are still the only one I still haven't beaten yet, but I do plan on fixing that relatively soon, though. I played it good out of it, I just haven't beaten it yet, but I will, again, be fixing that whenever I can. I would play it via Sonic 3 Air, but I know I'd have to download, and I don't mind having to do this, but I have to download a ROM for that now, considering the fact that that Sonic 3 and Knuckles, at least the original version of the game, isn't available on Steam anymore, or at least.
Yeah, because
now is with Sonic Origins.
Yeah, and Sonic Origins, from what I've heard, is not exactly stable.
I mean, it's not.
I was at least able to.
Bad, but it's not great.
I was at least able to finish. I was at least able to
also
purchase it on Steam, 3 and Knuckles, like on Steam, like through Genesis Classics, like 5 years ago, which is how I played 3 and Knuckles for the first time. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Also, because of Xenoblade Brain Rotting, anytime I hear the word Origin, I can't help but think of, like, Origin from Xenoblade 3.
Yeah. Wait till you reach the end of Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, boy. Speaking of that, though, I guess you could think about it. Well, actually, no, I couldn't really say that because that's kind of a big Xenoblade X spoiler, so never mind.
It's fine. I already looked up the... You don't have to explain, and even then, I already looked up the plot synopsis on Wikipedia anyway, so I know that Lau's a twist villain.
Oh, well, do you at least know about the life hold then?
Don't spoil the rest.
Because again, I don't want to spoil it if you don't know about the rest.
Okay,
Because again, I don't want to spoil it in the off chance you do decide to give Xenoblade X a second chance and actually finish it when the game comes to Switch in March.
Hopefully, I'll have enough money for it and other games, like the next Nintendo system.
Well-oiled machine, huh?
Yeah. Although I could be the only one who also noticed that Xenoblade X that the Switch version of Xenoblade X is racing on Animal Crossing New Horizons and Doom Eternal's 5-year anniversary.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it's also roughly a month before the game's 10th anniversary on April 29th, too.
Now let's... Sure, let's do a... Let's do the secret levels.
Why does this music sound like something you'd hear in Smash Brothers?
Oh, the Avatar can't double jump? That's annoying.
Then again, the Avatar can't do shit. So is that
yeah, without the weapon.
I mean,
the only character
the
only character who feels remotely good to control in this game is Modern Sonic.
Which, is that really that surprising? He was probably the one who probably had the most development, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Like, he's always the best to control. And, like, Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, he was the best to control.
Well, I mean, Tails felt good to control. I mean, I do agree that Sonic felt the best to control, but Tails and Knuckles also felt good to control in that game, too.
Yeah. Amy and Big were the duds in Adventure 1.
Yeah, but Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Gamma all felt good to control, though.
Yeah, it's like, just Knuckles levels were kind of hit or miss, especially in Adventure 2.
Yeah, especially since in Adventure 2, the radar for some asinine reason only tracks one emerald piece at a time.
Yeah. Although, I will say that Rouge's levels in Adventure 2 are worse than Knuckles. Because Security Hall and Mad Space are my two least favorite levels in Adventure 2. And they're both Rouge levels.
Yeah. Security Hall would have been good if
if it didn't have the damn time limit.
Or she would have done it in 15 and pulled her to do.
Yeah, Security Hall would have been fine if it wasn't for the damn time limit.
Yeah, but the fact that you only have 5 minutes to complete that stage is the most infuriating part of it.
Yeah, Mad Space is just way too big, and the gravity physics suck. It's just a slog.
Yeah, but I say, God forbid you also get stuck on the planet in Mad Space. If you do this, it's virtually impossible to get off of.
Yeah, I've witnessed the horror stories. I hate that. I hate Mad Space.
Let's say this though, at least in Adventure 2, Rouge wasn't voiced by someone who gave her a subpar performance and also just a horrible person in general.
Yeah, supporting Trump and being anti-vax and transphobic.
Exactly.
Oh, where was the...
I don't care what anyone says, Lonnie Manila was definitely Rouge's best voice actress.
Wow. I think Lonnie Manila also voices some of the Koopalings in the Mario games.
Yeah, she voices Larry, Lemmy, Roy, and not Roy, Wendy, and Morton.
Wow, Morton? I thought Ludwig and Roy's voice actor voiced Morton.
Based on these readings,
no, Lonnie Manila was the one who voiced it, although I imagine that they probably just pitched her voice clips for him not a whole lot.
Yeah.
We simply stop the
My personal favorite Rouge voice is the voice she had, is her 4Kids voice, like the voice she had in like Sonic X and Shadow and 06.
Simply? Last I checked.
That's kind of a shocker because I remember a lot of people said they didn't really like her voice in Sonic X.
Oh, I think she was pretty good in 06 at the very least.
While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into
and I think
the
Lonnie
Dead
Manila
Knight's
also,
weapon
if I'm not
system
mistaken, also
and shut it
voices
down.
Lucas and Smash. And I think she was also Pit's voice actress in Brawl before Pit's voice actor from Kid Icarus Uprising took over the role.
Yeah, Anthony Del Rio, a legend.
Yeah,
No weapons.
I know that Anthony Del Rio also. I know he started voicing Pit in Smash starting with Smash 4.
And fun fact, did you know that Ness in Smash is voiced by Makiko Omoto, Kirby's voice actress?
No.
I actually did, funnily
It's
enough.
just crazy enough to...
No way,
And I believe,
Knuckles.
How about the rookie?
I believe she also voiced Verity in the Japanese version of Kid Icarus Uprising, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she did. And she's also the Japanese voice actress for Lyn in Fire Emblem.
Good idea. You got your orders.
Funnily enough,
oh, look at that.
Otani, who voices...
Look at Wolf Joker's big ass smile.
That's horrifying. Oh my god, dude. That's profile picture right there.
Yeah.
Not saying that like a
giant enemy crab. Attack the weak point for massive damage.
The energy readings are off the charts.
Shit.
So Eggman had another weapon up his
man, that really is a giant enemy. That really is a giant crab. I'm gonna be piss easy though.
Yeah.
I think I'm slowly starting to realize that the side missions and forces are just the ways of the game trying to incorporate difficulty, but
and they're still piss easy. Like this is I played levels designed by children in Mario Maker that are harder than this and better designed.
Well, to be fair, most levels in Mario Maker tend to be troll levels anyway. Not saying like like that, but. I mean, have you seen Dashy's Rage compilation in the troll levels in Mario Maker?
Yeah, I've seen Dashy, like especially when perfectly cut.
Yeah. I feel like the clips from his videos are honestly more fun when they're perfectly cut than they are with the screams intact.
Make as much noise as you can.
Why do I have to try when I can just bring out the burst thing and just hold the right trigger and oh my god, and just hold down and just walk forward while shooting fire.
Because Sega gave up trying, that's why.
Yeah. The jump feels awful.
Isn't it wonder why the main series took a bit of a hiatus after this game?
Yeah, for 5 years.
And before we got Frontiers, and even then, from what I understand, Frontiers' reception was pretty lukewarm at best.
Yeah. Like, Frontiers, Frontiers, did not get an... Like, even then, Sega did not give Frontiers enough time, from what I heard. Like Sonic...
What's even more...
Like, Sonic fans had to celebrate getting a 7 out of 10 game. That's how cooked they were. And when Mario and Zelda fans will call a game bad just for having one repetitive area. It happened with Mario Odyssey, happened with Tears of the Kingdom, happened with Wonder somehow.
Yeah. That's the thing about Tears of the Kingdom that I've seen online though, because either you view that game as a really great expansion of Breath of the Wild and a really great sequel, all things considered, or you just view it as nothing more than overpriced Breath of the Wild DLC.
What the fuck? How was I supposed to...
That game over... It also does help that Tears of the Kingdom, most of the concepts and story ideas for Tears of the Kingdom did start off as DLC ideas for Breath of the Wild.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
And hot take, I'm actually one of the people who likes Tears of the Kingdom story, though I will agree that telling it out of order was a very bad move.
Try to keep how much you talk about Tears of the Kingdom story to a minimum though, because I still have yet to fully play that game though.
Ah, fair, yeah.
Can't let this thing get to the chemical plant.
I do plan on playing that game once I finish every other Zelda game that came before it though, but
it's the giant... Damn it. Come on, I pressed the left bumper and it didn't respond. I think it's more of a controller issue because my Xbox controller is old. This is the hardest boss in the game.
And even then, it still looks pissy.
It's literally just Sonic Run. Or no, Sonic Rush. Fun fact, Sonic Rush was the first... Sonic Rush, the Temple Run ripoff on mobile, is the first Sonic game I ever played.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
I think, for me, my first Sonic game that I ever played... I'm wanting to say it was either the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Colors. Kind of like, because you said the, I think, if I remember correctly from Sticker Star video, Platy, your first Paper Mario game was Color Splash, right?
Yeah.
I think mine was, I wanted to say it was either the original Paper Mario or 1000 Year Door, but I can't remember that fully though.
Ooh, another secret level that took no effort to earn. Okay,
Because my brother actually, he got Paper Mario on Virtual Console on Wii.
Oh,
And he was still on the GameCube, so he had 1000 Year Door.
I didn't know how Virtual Console worked until late 2017 when I got Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time and Super Mario World. Because I wanted to do a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time, and that was the only way because I didn't have a 3DS at the time.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of something amazing, because even though the only version of Ocarina of Time that I've fully played all the way through is the 3DS remake, I really kind of do want to play all the way through the original N64 version at some point.
I will, honestly, as someone who played the N64 version first, I prefer the 3DS version.
I mean, and I prefer the 3DS version too as well, even if that is the only version of the game that I played. But I still would like to play the.
I mean, I've only played the N64 version of Majora's Mask, despite the janky controls.
If we're talking about Majora's Mask on the other hand, then yeah, I prefer the original N64 version of that game in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like they completely just giving it Ocarina of Time 3D's assets it just completely misunderstands the whole appeal of Majora's Mask's art direction. Like,
yeah, exactly. Because,
like,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean,
Ocarina of Time 3D's art direction does work for that game, but I don't think it works as Majora's Mask given its darker tone.
Yeah, it's like I'd say the 3DS aesthetic fits Ocarina better, but the N64 version fits Majora better.
Yeah, plus it also doesn't help that, I don't know if you've heard about this, but Majora's Mask 3D also made the game a hell of a lot easier compared to the N64 version.
Yeah, they dumbed down a lot of the aspects of it.
which that also kind of just made Majora's Mask lose a lot, made it so great to me anyway. Because if there was one thing that Majora's Mask is known for outside of its really really great story, was the gameplay that was challenging, yes, but at the same time rewarding.
Yeah, it's like
Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah, it's like Majora's Mask for people who hate Majora's Mask.
Exactly. If only enough, that was even the mindset that the team had when developing Majora's Mask 3D, believe it or not.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Apparently, they wanted to make a version of the game that would be easier for people who struggled with the original version.
Like it's like the equivalent. It's like Splatoon 3's remakes of Splatoon 1 maps that aren't Hammerhead, at least, because they didn't completely butcher it.
Yeah. At least Mahi Mahi was able to get some updates to make it somewhat fun. Hammerhead Bridge, on the other hand, no.
Yeah, Hammerhead is more walleye than Hammerhead. I'd say Flounder Heights is most comparable to Majora's Mask 3D.
Yeah. All the remakes, from what I understand, though, those on the originals in numerous ways, though.
What? Your microphone glitched.
I'm sorry. It's just all the other Zelda remakes, from what I understand, did improve on the originals in numerous ways that they really needed, though.
Yeah, except like I played the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and those are I haven't played the GameCube versions or the Wii version of Twilight Princess, but I prefer the Wii U versions of those games, mainly for the gyro controls.
I got you.
Okay, give me a sec. I gotta use the bathroom. Then we can kick off the third act of this piece of shit.
Yeah, and then we can wrap things up and then get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, maybe I can write a few more words for a. Maybe I can start another video script, like top 10 best Bowser fights or something. Okay, give me a sec.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back. Time to start network turn.
I'm back. How's the rookie doing with the distraction?
So far, so good. We might have to stop using the nickname Rookie if the kid keeps this up.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any actual name, because we can't give him a name, because we have to voice it over for all the possible names. And we're running short on time and money, so we can't pay the voice actors to say
I've been
much.
waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
Right. Yeah, because we're too cheap to do that stuff, so we just have to hand wave it by not even saying his name.
Why does it give me the option to switch to Shadow?
You did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing.
Huh?
We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone
Oh,
tries to
wow,
stop
he
you,
does.
take him out. Say no
Even
more.
though you can't even play a Shadow. When
I will say though, the chemical plant in this game being kind of snowy and shrouded in water, it looks kind of cool. I will say that the city and the chemical plant at least look pretty cool in this game.
Yeah. But overall, from what I've been seeing is on a course tonight, this game is just a whole big fucking nothing burger, dude.
Yeah, it's like, at least 06 made me feel things.
Sonic Forces just makes AC feel nothing.
I just want this to be over. Like, I could be... I'm honestly expecting this to be the part in the... If I rank all the Sonic games at some point, I expect this to be the game I get the most angry at. Probably. I mean, I'm probably also expecting to get really angry at 4 Part 1, 06, Lost World, and maybe Secret Rings as well.
Yeah. Which I will say this, Black Knight, well, I don't necessarily think it's a great game, it does improve on 06, I mean, not 06, Secret Rings in numerous ways.
Yeah, like, doesn't Secret Rings require tilt controls to move Sonic?
It does, unfortunately. And I think
oh god,
Black Knight, it's to a less. Black Knight, it also does to a lesser extent, but nowhere near as bad compared to Secret Rings.
Like, doesn't it make you like shake the remote to swing the controller?
Yeah.
Where was I supposed to go? On a scale of 1 to 10, how angry did I sound in my Splatoon 3 map ranking? At points.
Well, when it came to the ones at the bottom, I was probably have to give it around 8.
Yeah, the Wahoo World segment is probably the angriest I've been in a video outside the Sticker Star video.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not even really that big of a Splatoon guy compared to you, but even I understand and that Wahoo World was not that great of a map, and they chose to bring it back out of all the maps they could have brought back.
Like, they brought it back over the Reef.
All the maps that could have chosen to bring back, it had to be fucking Wahoo World.
Yeah, it's like Mario Kart. It's like even worse than Mario Kart Wii's. Some of Mario Kart Wii's choices of returning retro tracks from DS, and also the only 2 tracks from Double Dash being in Mario Kart 8 initially were its 2 worst tracks. I mean, they at least gave Sherbet Land a massive glow-up in Mario Kart 8. Unlike Dry Desert, which they somehow made even worse.
Yeah, and Dry Desert doesn't even have... I feel like Dry Desert and Mario Kart Double Dash is just bad, just bad for legitimate reasons. But I feel like its version 8 is worse just because of the fact they removed everything that made it so bad in the first place. It's basically just nothing.
Honestly, to me, Mario Kart 8's version removed all the stuff from the Double Dash original that I liked, which wasn't even that much. Sherbet Land, on the other hand, it's like night and day, literally.
I was about to say, because I mean, Mario Kart Double Dash's controls were already kind of slippery enough as is, so putting it in a track with ice physics was not a good idea.
Yeah. And they also,
But honestly, the thing I easily dislike the most about H Dry Desert is the fact that the giant piranha that eats you if you sink into the middle of the sinkhole was completely removed.
Yeah, probably because Lakitu picks you up instantly, but still.
I mean, if you were gonna bring back that, at least let it keep some of the charm.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, the Mario I mean, the GameCube era of Mario had so much sauce that hasn't really been seen much in the franchise since. Until
yeah, that's mainly one of the.
Yeah, that's one of the things I.
One of the reasons.
Yeah.
Continue. Sorry.
Honestly, aside from Thousand Year Door, like Mario Kart Double Dash is my second favorite Mario game on the GameCube, next to Thousand Year Door.
Yeah. For me, I feel like my top 3 favorite Mario games on GameCube would be again Thousand Year Door, Double Dash, and also Sunshine.
Those are the only 3 GameCube Mario games I've played. Well, I think I've played like a tiny sliver of Mario Party 4, but that's it.
Yeah,
I've not
Mario
played.
Party is a game that's.
I've not played any of the GameCube. Any of the GameCube Mario parties.
Or any of the GameCube Mario Sports. That's really one thing I really loved about the GameCube.
My younger sister barged in and told me to be quieter. I have a hard time telling how loud I am when I'm wearing headphones. So, yeah, I have a hard time measuring my volume in general.
Yeah, I understand. That's mainly one thing I really loved about the GameCube era of Nintendo is how much sauce Nintendo had during that era with a lot of their IPs.
Yeah, and then look at the 2010s and like they were just.
But they played it safe way too much.
I mean, there were still plenty of good games around that time, like Pikmin 3 and what else? Link Between Worlds.
3D World, that was another great one.
Yeah, that was great. Mario Kart 8, that was a masterpiece.
Exactly. What else? I know I'm probably alone with thinking this, given the fact that, again, I know you don't really like the game all that much, but Xenoblade X is also pretty good for me anyway.
I mean, a lot of people like that game, so I guess that you could lump that in with others. Like, better that than, like, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival.
Oh, God.
That, I mean, honestly, Xenoblade X is more generally well-liked than Triforce Heroes, a game I actually kind of enjoyed myself.
But other than that, though, Nintendo was kind of just. I feel like during the
and
Wii
Splatoon.
Era, they just completed.
Splatoon 1.
Oh yeah, Splatoon of course. Splatoon 1, of course.
Yeah.
And then Smash 4 was also another good one.
Yeah.
And you'll figure out the way forward.
But even then.
Speaking of Smash 4, though, I kind of find that Smash game to be the hardest one to go back to out of all the other ones.
Yeah, because Ultimate just does everything it does, but better.
Yeah, that, and also I feel like the other Smash games that even came before it had a lot more content to offer compared to Smash 4.
Or at least better content. Like, my personal favorite Smash is Brawl. Like Ultimate doesn't have much side content, like, especially at launch, but like, apparently the side content in Smash 4, at least in the Wii U version, was really bad anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say this, between both versions of Smash 4, Smash 3DS, the 3DS version definitely was the better for single-player content.
I have only played a few matches of the Wii U version, and only played like a demo of the 3DS version where I lost to Palutena in sudden death.
What is going on right now? We are going all over the place like a mountain.
You were saying, Knuckles?
Yes. There's a reason. Looking at Fortnite, there's a reason why the only things that people. There's a reason why the only things people remember from this game are the boost music, and of course the hilariously bad launch dialogue.
Yeah. Although Sonic games have had cheesy dialogue for years, but like.
But this is just cringe, dude.
Yeah, it's not even like past cheesy Sonic lines are like endearing, but this is just painful.
Yeah, about to say. I mean, past Sonic dialogue, like you said, in past Sonic games can be cheesy and a little bit cringy. Yes, but if they were endearing, this is just cringy on the level of painful.
Yeah, it's like comparing Rise of Skywalker to all the older Star Wars movies.
Yeah, including the two that came before it.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, Force Awakens and Last Jedi had a lot of Marvel humor in them, but like, at least those movies were still more competent than the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. The best thing that I remember from Force Awakens was that one Vine that came out where someone was like, "Turn off your flash, you fucking moron."
Oh, that was funny.
Moron, and then everyone started cheering when the Star Wars logo came on.
Yeah, and also, did you know that the original voice of Ferb from Phineas and Ferb made a cameo in Force Awakens? Thomas Sangster.
Really?
Oh, speaking of Star Wars, we just blew up the Death Egg. Funny how we started talking about Star Wars while we were blowing up the Death Egg.
Pests and their clever little plots.
Yeah.
They're like something on your shoe that you can't wipe off.
Is it over finally?
Quite impressive, really.
I don't have legs. Neither do you, dude.
Don't remind me, dude.
5 more hours before
Okay,
the
I
plan
don't think
is
it's over
executed.
yet.
Infinite.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we still have like 9 levels to go or so.
And by tactical
It's almost over though.
Yeah.
Flee with our tails between our legs.
Just a few more levels left and we can finally put this pain fest to an end.
Yeah. Thanks for joining it for me though. Thanks for joining it. Thanks for joining me though.
Oh, no problem, Platy. I ain't going nowhere though. I'm probably just gonna. I've already this deep in with you. I might as well stick around to the very end. You know.
Yeah. Oh wow, we're actually gaining the advantage.
Shocking, I know. Kind of amazing how we started off with nothing and yet we worked out. Oh my god, it's Sonic Forces. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Again, Sonic died. Eyes at the beginning, the end. That the credits should have just started rolling from there.
Yeah. Actually, better. He should have died and had the Family Guy death pose, like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm about to say like in the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I actually played the game.
Yeah,
I actually played that game all the way through on stream when it came out. It was pretty good.
Or better yet, I don't know if you're as familiar with this, but have him do the Yamcha death pose from Dragon Balls.
I know that at least. Honestly, the Family Guy death pose is funnier than Yamcha.
Yeah, understandable. So, I just couldn't help but make that reference today. I admittedly have been watching a lot of Dragon Ball lately.
Ah.
Specifically the original series that came before Z. I will say it is kind of a slow-paced series, but it is a pretty fun one.
Oh god damn it! How did I? The jumping in this game is so awkward.
But classic Sonic anyway, from what I understand. Or even with just any character in general.
Yeah. But like, I don't get it. Modern Sonic's jumping in this game is fine in 3D, but it just feels so weird in 2D. It's mainly the double jump. The regular jump isn't too bad.
Yeah, speaking of like modern Sonic having 2D sections, I know this is also admittedly a criticism people have with Generations, but why would modern Sonic even have 2D sections when classic Sonic already exists?
Yeah, exactly. Especially with in the 3DS version, where all of modern Sonic's levels are also 2D, just with a boost.
This should effectively
yeah, exactly. Which in the 3DS version of Sonic Generations case, I can kind of get why, considering that version of the game was made on weaker hardware.
Yeah,
but
like,
still,
yeah. It was made by Dimps as well, who also made the Rush games.
And they also by essentially boosted formula.
Yeah.
Also, am I the only one who's admittedly kind of shocked the Sonic Generations, or at least the original version of it, never got a Wii version? Because you'd think it would have, given the fact that Sonic Unleashed also did, but
yeah, it was. But like the Wii version of Unleashed was a completely different game from the HD versions. It was developed by Dimps. I think a Wii version was considered for Generations at one point, but got scrapped due to the Wii not being powerful enough. Similar reason as to 06 not getting a Wii version.
Yeah,
instead, we got secret rings.
Yeah, but it still doesn't mean the fact that Generations still got a 3DS version, though. In that version, the game was drastically different compared to the Xbox 360 and PS3 version.
We're fighting to get our world back now. Don't stop, don't look back. Just focus on the task ahead no matter what. Let's do this, everyone. Charge! We can capture Eggman. We win. Find out where he's at, Sonic.
We'll provide as much cover as we can.
All right, chasing Eggman is what I do best. I'll track him down in no time.
Even when he outruns you. Also, why are wisps here? I know it's because asset reuse, but like, why? Oh my god. I just boosted off the edge. What the?
There's mainly one thing I've always found funny is, I mean, in most Sonic games is that when you boost off the edge, Sonic just falls to his death like a rock.
Yeah. Oh my god. Tried to get that red ring, but I don't need it anyway.
Well, so what's the point of even collecting the red rings in this game?
I don't know.
Because I know in Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations they actually do unlock some unique bonuses, but do they even do that in this game?
I don't know. They're probably only here because they were in Colors and Generations and Lost World.
Yeah. At least in Lost World they unlock Super Sonic if you got all of them.
Yeah.
You're probably just gonna get you'll probably just get an achievement for getting them all like in Sonic 4 Episode 2 probably. So unless you're an achievement for, then it's not really worth it. And personally, achievements aren't really something I really go out of my way to get. So
yeah, unless it's like Mario or Kirby, I don't usually go out of my way to 100% games.
Yeah, makes sense. I will say though, I did get every single rare blade in Xenoblade 2 and did really nice other affinity charts. It was a pain in the ass.
Wow.
Other forces are on the move too.
Xenoblade games, I only recommend completing if you have a lot of time on your hands.
Which thankfully I did when I played both Xenoblade 2 and 3 though. So I actually did get all the rare blades in that game and also all the heroes as well.
I blazed through Xenoblade 3. I did not get all the heroes in my first playthrough because I wanted to see the ending as soon as possible, unspoiled.
Makes sense.
When I replay it, I'm definitely going out of my way to get all the heroes. Because I heard the super broken one, Fiona, I did not get her.
Oh, well, you missed out a lot then.
Yeah. I don't know how... I'll see how busted she is when I replay Xenoblade 3 to make a video on it eventually. I hope to...
I would say how, but I'm not going to do that in case you want to see for yourself.
I'll just look it up when I get there.
Yeah, because again, as someone who did go out of his way to get every single hero, I do agree that Fiona is definitely busted.
Null space. Oh my god, I love Echoes of Wisdom.
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could
I even
went
went out of my way to get both Melia and Neos heroes, and also did that challenge battle where you can unlock Token Rex. And in those four cases, you can only get them after beating the main story, or about the game a second time
It's
in the
a
game
little
plus.
something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Phantom Ruby. There's an
Oh my god, Sonic, you could literally...
You'll be sucked in too!
Okay, Bessie, is everyone looking at the game or something?
The Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my
Apparently
mistakes.
so.
When did we destroy the power source again? I don't remember. Like, was it explained in like one of the text box cutscenes?
Let's head back.
It might have been. I don't know. This game's so all I wasn't really paying attention to most of it.
Yeah.
We got this. Keep it up, partner.
Again, this game is just more fun to rip on than it is actually play.
Yeah. So much for null space.
Sonic, you two just up and disappeared.
Nothing happened. Literally. Now let's track down Eggman.
He's not kidding. Wow. This level, the rest of this level playing the climax of this bump is just so unearned. Because we were in null space for 10 seconds. Oh my god. There were no invincibility frames.
That was kind of cheap, don't you think? Having no invincibility frames.
United States. What the fuck?
That's one thing that always gets so loud.
If our fleet can keep the upper hand, we should have things under control soon. You're gonna miss out on the fun if you don't have
Although that line is kind of an accurate depiction of the U.S. right now.
Yeah, exactly. They are on the verge of letting a literal fascist and rapist into office, like convicted felon.
I don't even understand how Trump was even able to still run for that for president, given all the stuff he's done. Like, Jesus.
Like, how is he still allowed to run for president and get this far? How are people still supporting him?
Yeah, especially considering the fact that even people who did support him back in office don't even want him back in office. That's how bad it is.
Oh my god, I pressed the stick and I flew off the rail. This grind rail segment is really making me wish I was playing a Splatoon campaign right about now. Even Splatoon 2's mid-ass base hero mode. The one with Octo-Cali.
Given all the problems that
like at least Splatoon 2's base hero mode gave us Octo-Cali, which is more than this game can say.
Yeah, but given most of the problems that America's been facing over the last few years, that's why I've begun to coin the sentence: the United States, the one country everyone in the world hates, including the vast majority of the people who live in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm an American myself, and even I'm more to how bad most of the stuff in the U.S. is. Let's see, most of the stages in this game, you've gotten either an A or an S rank on. Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
Outside episode Shadow.
Yeah, which is those you at most got a B on.
Yeah.
It's impossible to get under the fence.
That's it. Like you said earlier, it's probably harder to get a C rank.
Well, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
This changes nothing. Dr. Egg,
apparently it isn't impossible because
maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about
because
himself
of
in the third
plot
person.
convenience. That's the best way I can explain it. I just love plot convenience.
Yeah. I don't even understand what just happened. I don't care.
Me neither. The one thing that caught my attention was the fact that man had left Orbot and Cubot behind. Like, he intentionally just left them behind, dude.
Yeah.
Some boss you are leaving. Okay, well that's kind of accurate though, because those bosses don't even really care for their employees or their creations for that matter.
Wow, moderately decent gimmick. They're finally learning basic level design. Way to go!
This late in the game. There's something they're doing this late in the game. That's something I wouldn't expect from a game like Sonic fucking Forces.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is literally just a dead end.
And it's kind of ironic that this late in the game they put little Tetris blocks as platforms.
Yeah. Even Splatoon 3 had better. Splatoon 3 had better Tetris blocks than this.
Yeah, just get some Tetraminos in there. That'll further hold the kiddos over with the whole design. Surely they won't complain about it.
What's with all the 10 rings? It's like new Super Sonic Brothers 2. Oh, thank God, that was the last secret level. How do I even unlock the secret levels anyway? Am I just handed them?
You probably just handed them, if we're being honest.
Yeah, this is Sonic Forces after all.
Yeah, a game that's so piss easy that you can still get all the S ranks and beat it in under 3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe even more than that. Maybe even less than that.
Before Eggman's plan goes down.
There's no more time. We have to break in. Indeed, this is it. Our last opportunity to bring peace back into
Again,
the world.
one of the many reasons why I often refer to Sonic as a really good in this franchise.
Yes. Thank you for everything.
Because either the game's really hit or they hit rock bottom.
This is not over yet.
Wow, I am so emotional about not being able to see classic Sonic again.
Exactly. This is our last chance. Give it everything you've got.
Like I said, most.
Did you know that they got the? Did you know that the orchestral songs for this game were done by the London Symphony Orchestra?
They got the London Symphony Orchestra to compose the orchestrated soundtracks for a mid-ass game.
Mid is generous.
Okay, yeah, that being way too generous. They really got.
Oh hey, it's the cutscene I saw on Twitter.
They really got
I can see the pixels.
Compose the soundtrack for this sorry exclusive game. Wow.
Sonic Forces has more soul than Battle League. Okay, then explain this.
Why does this cutscene remind me of that one Kingdom Hearts 3 with Keyblade Graveyard?
Sonic Adventure 1 had better cutscene animation than this, honestly.
Why, yes, I did. I've been looking.
Also, how is Shadow not having PTSD from finding clones of himself?
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, like this game does not give a shit about continuity. Also, where are Cream and Blaze? Because if Silver is here, they should be here too.
I'm about to say, because Blaze, I don't even think it's
oh hey!
What?
Oh no, it's a sex pest.
Target reconfirmed. Extermination mode initiated. Payback inevitable.
Omega.
Oh yeah, there he is. There's the guy who's voiced by a sex pest.
Is there
Yep.
an end to these annoying insects? I will burn your resistance to ashes.
I can see the pixels because this cutscene is apparently pre-rendered.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding! That's
If
just
so,
a
then that
special
kind of says a
effect,
lot,
right?
really.
No, it's not.
That's a shame too, because a lot of
We're
pre-rendered
in the
cutscenes can look
control.
really good if they have everything. Like the cutscenes in FF7 Rebirth, for example.
Yeah, and also Shadow Generations. That game had some great cutscene animation.
This game, on the other hand.
Oh wow.
No.
Wow, the sun falling or a big rock falling? It's like Sonic Frontiers came 5 years early.
If that's a sun, y'all might as well kiss those asses goodbye.
Eggman said something
Yeah,
about
how are they
Ruby
not
Ruby
immediately just frying from the sun?
Yeah, because if the sun was that close, wouldn't they just be vaporizing by now?
He said
Yeah.
that Phantom Ruby prototypes
Including
only react to the
Eggman.
person who activated it. That must be you, buddy. Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered.
Oh, there's the infamous
Just
Phantom
maybe.
Ruby that we've
If
been
you
hearing
use
so
this,
much about the
we can
entire
make
game
that
that
sun
apparently was
disappear.
plot important, but I don't know because I'm just want to get the game over with at this point.
Made it so far. We were so close.
This is truly world-shattering.
Also, I think I've just figured out the reason why they aren't flying right now. It's video game logic that I think most in real life logic doesn't apply.
Ah. Video game rules are funny.
Sure are.
Maybe we need to fight fire with fire. If you can get close enough to that sun, the prototype should cancel out the effect.
You'll be burnt to a crisp before
I mean, hell, one of our favorite game franchises, for Christ's sake, literally started from a man splitting Earth apart by activating the conduit.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Did you know that the Zohar or conduit was the design of the save points in Xenogears, apparently?
I believe I knew that, but at the same time, I had my name forgotten.
I still gotta play that game.
Yeah, me too. At some point, me and you gotta play both that game and the Xeno Saga.
Yeah.
Especially given how they apparently both of them tie. Well, I shouldn't say time with Xenoblade, but they influenced a lot of Xenoblade storylines.
Yeah. Especially Gears influencing Xenoblade 1, from what I heard.
Yeah, and how the ending of Future Redeemed supposedly ties things in with Xeno Saga.
Apparently. I don't know who is singing, but she sure as hell isn't Lin Inazumi.
Or the... yeah, also, I don't... You probably already knew this, Platy, but did you know that Xeno Saga was originally meant to be 6 scenes long, but got canceled after episode 3?
What?
Did you know that Xeno Saga was originally meant to be 6 games long, but got canceled after episode 3?
I did know that, yeah.
You're a real soldier now, rookie. You can do this.
It's something kind of just ironic that Square Enix will literally do anything with Metal Gears except, you know, give it a remake.
Hang in there a bit longer.
Yeah. They'll give them like $1,000 watches, except like at that rate, just sell the IP to Nintendo or Namco at the very least, or just Monolith in general.
Yeah. I'm about to say, if you aren't gonna do anything with the IP, then just give it back to Monolith at that point.
You could say that about a lot of IPs, like Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, like Banjo, for example. Like, I still can't believe the heads of Microsoft's marketing. No one cares about them. No, we do care about them. Y'all just don't.
Yeah, exactly.
In that case, just sell the IP at that point.
Yeah. I know Nintendo has a bad track record with neglecting IPs, but they'll treat it better than you ever did.
Yeah, that could just put a lot of Nintendo IPs. Okay, they burst the punch out the Golden Sun. And probably many others that I can't think of the name of right now.
Oh, notice how all the soldiers are just copy-pasted.
The sun! It's gone!
Yep. That goes to show the amount of effort this game has, but we've kind of been working on that for the last 3 hours now. Yeah.
Impossible!
Oh, well, there goes the
I thought all
sun.
the prototypes were destroyed!
A costly oversight, Doctor. This is why I always check and double-check, as any good scientist would.
This is the turning point, guys. Time to press our advantage and kick major butt!
Okay, well, if you're a good scientist, then why the hell were you cowering like a little bitch earlier?
Yeah. We're almost at the end. Only 5 levels to go.
Thank God.
What a waste of $13.
And a waste of 3 hours.
Yeah.
Draw the enemy's attention and shield them from damage.
Well, I guess I had to do it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I honestly think I would rather be playing Big Rigs over the road racing, because at least that game makes you feel something.
Yeah, at least that game is funny.
Yeah, that's like, that game can be at least funny with how easy it is to break it. This, on the other hand, is just boring.
Yeah.
To Sonic and the others. Draw the enemy's attention and shield them from damage.
Like, this isn't even a so bad good category.
It's just
plain bad.
Yeah, it's not even like. Why did I ever think this would be good?
Curiosity, maybe? I don't know.
Keep an eye on them. Don't let them get near. Every second we can buy for Sonic counts. Ship 3 took a direct hit to the bridge. They're falling.
Look at that soldier with a mustache. That mustache is like so fake, dude.
Evacuate the flagship. All hands abandon.
Like, he literally just put it on just to make him look cooler.
Done all we can.
Yeah.
Good luck out there.
You did plenty already. Leave the rest to us.
All you did was shout things into a walkie-talkie. Less than 2 minutes. One of the final levels of the game, and all I did was hold boost.
If these levels are that short, then it's good for us then, because that means this game won't take long to finish.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah, God, like you said, a waste of 15 hours. What a waste of 15 hours. What a waste of $15 and a waste of 3 hours.
Yeah. It's not much money, but since I don't have a job, it feels like it.
Yeah. I would have been the same in that position, since just like you, I'm currently unemployed.
Yeah. I did at least apply for a couple of jobs, so hopefully I'll be able to earn a little bit of money. Anyway, time for the final battle with Infinite. Hope it's not a reskin of Metal Sonic.
And hope at least not this easy.
Ruby weakened, I still have enough power.
I'd like to at least use some apply for a job right now, because my dad doesn't really want me doing that for my first year of college, just to make sure that I'm focused on my studies. Which admittedly I get, but at the same time it also means I'm going to be tight on money until then.
Man, Sonic was Sonic was written in such an annoying way in the meta era.
Yeah. It started off good with College Generations, but it started getting really annoying once we got to the Lost World.
Yeah, especially with how much character assassination is in that game and this game.
Yeah.
Might as well make it for the person who needs one, right?
I will give them this though, at least they kept Sonic's attitude consistent, even if it started getting annoying after a while.
Oh, it is a reskin of Metal Sonic. This game can't even do the bare minimum. This is this is as embarrassing as Wish.
Oh my God's sake, dude. This was what they announced as the major game that launched at Sonic Mania for Sonic's 25th anniversary.
Yeah. And that was when I just started to get, and that was the time I had just started to get interested in Sonic too.
At least it was with Mania, so.
Yeah, and Mania, I actually got around release, and I played it all the time when it came out, and within the months that it came out. Like, it took me Mario Odyssey to free me from it. Like, it's still my favorite Sonic game.
My favorite Sonic game still, without a shadow of a doubt, would still be Sonic Adventure. Would still be Sonic Adventure 2.
Friends are nothing but a fleeting illusion. You can count on no.
Oh, now the Avatar finally does something useful for once.
Your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is the real illusion.
Find it with the Avatar grades. Why do I get the feeling that Infinite is going to be one of those bosses?
They hyped Infinite up as this big bad, and he's just such a non-existent threat. Like at least Kylo Ren had somewhat of some interesting developments in The Last Jedi. what is there to Infinite aside from a cool boss, aside from a cool theme song, a cool design, and a voice?
Nothing. He's literally the definition of a blank slate.
Yeah, exactly. I heard he's at least a little better in the IDW comics, but like, I wouldn't know since I don't read comics. I'm like a Marvel fan. I don't read comics.
Yeah, the closest thing to comics that I even read is manga, and that's it.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet there's going to be a third phase, but Classic Sonic joins in? I just get the feeling that that's coming. Okay, never mind. No, it's not.
Ah, wow, you really are delayed, huh?
Yeah, like I said, that's something I said earlier. That
yeah, because your stream's delayed.
My Wi-Fi is not really the greatest, so my stream's going to be a bit delayed.
I think stream delay is actually to be expected, because I think that's just a general thing with Twitch and OBS.
Yeah, it doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter how good your Wi-Fi is.
And that wasn't even the final boss.
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
To be honest, I feel like the Infinite probably would have been cool if they saved him for like the final boss and he had this like final form, and then wouldn't it have been cooler if his face was revealed then?
3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
I mean, it wouldn't have really changed much, but it would have been something.
Wait.
Kingdom Hearts 3 has better writing and story and dialogue, far better than this piece of shit.
It's kind of ironic, because Kingdom Hearts usually is because it kind of gets found on for its writing, but by people who love it.
Yeah.
Victory will be so much
What Kingdom Hearts 3 did to Kairi, this game does to every character, except for Sonic and Eggman.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to about the Hearts series. It completely assassinates Kairi's character. Although, thankfully, she is redeemed in the Rewind DLC from what I've heard, thankfully, but still...
Yeah, they just
overlooked.
They just kept saying she has potential, and they just never utilized it. Like, they kept her as a damsel in distress for the entire series. Like, even in 3, after she has a Keyblade and knows how to fight, they just...
And even in like past games, they still show that she had something to her, unlike what 3 did.
Yeah.
I just hope with the Lord about Kingdom Hearts 4 doesn't mess with the value of her. She does return in that game.
Yeah.
The doctor hasn't given up. Don't let your guard down yet.
We have to find the entrance to the central tower and stop Eggman.
Also, fingers crossed that Phineas and Ferb make an appearance at Kingdom Hearts 4 in some form or
Fingers
capacity.
crossed. Like, if Final Fantasy 13 gets representation and Hope shows up, because Vincent Martella is the voice of Hope in Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, then what's stopping Phineas and Ferb from getting some representation?
Yeah, we need actual Phineas and Ferb, not a generally not well-liked Final Fantasy game. Because I've not heard very good things about 13.
Yeah. Speaking of that, though, I think that this game is on the more divisive end, but I really would like to try out Final Fantasy 12 at some point.
I think the next Final Fantasy, the next Final Fantasy I want to play is either 5, 8, or 10, or I might just bite the bullet and play 2. Which, if I ever rank all the Final Fantasy games, I feel like 2 would be at the bottom.
Even more so than 1 would.
More so than.
I've heard that 1 is kind of. I kind of heard that 1 is also rough around the edges by today's standards.
Well, 1 is definitely the weakest one I've played, but it's still all right.
Yeah, I think I may have said this before, but the order I plan on playing every Final Fantasy game was, as of right now, the only 2 that I've already finished are the original version of Final Fantasy VII as well as the remake. Or, well, the first part or the remake trilogy being FF7 remake, and currently I'm on Rebirth. And then after that, finish that game, I plan on moving on to 16, and then 15, and then 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, and 6.
Just going whatever order you feel like how I played all the Fire Emblems.
Yeah, pretty much. I always wanted 7 to be my first Final Fantasy game, though. Even back before I majorly got into this series.
7 was my first Final Fantasy. You made a good choice.
I did, because I really did love that game.
Yeah.
As of right now, it's currently my favorite game in the series, though that could end up changing once I play more of them, though.
My favorite is 9. Although 6 is a very close second.
Looks like we can get in through that passage. That's mainly why I plan on saying 6 for last, because that's all the great things I've heard about it.
Yeah, every great thing you've heard about 6 is true. It's something else.
So I guess in that case, I'm kind of saving the best for last in that instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that game's not only considered to be one of the best games in the series, if not the best game in the series, but it's also considered one of the best games on the Super Nintendo.
It's my favorite game on the SNES.
Even more so than Genealogy?
Genealogy is like number 5.
Just wait until you play Earthbound.
Earthbound can't be that good.
It is that good. Although I don't know if it'll be that good of what you'll consider up there with FE6 or Genealogy. It's still a great game, though.
You mean FF6?
Easily one of my...
Because FE6 is not good.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I meant FF6 is sorry.
I do not like Binding Blade.
Yeah, I know. I saw a Fire Emblem ranking video.
Yeah. Oh, that's the penultimate level, or technically final level, because stage 30 is a boss. The last boss.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, Earthbound is really great, though. It's considered one of the best games on Super Nintendo for a reason.
Yeah. My top 5 SNES games are Fire Emblem 4, Donkey Kong Country 2, Chrono Trigger, which I played on the DS version of, but still. What else? Super Mario World, and Final Fantasy VI.
My current of all.
Oh my god, I love Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, like I said, all the ones for me as of right now, ones currently played are Kirby Superstar, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, and Earthbound. And yet to this day, I still have not played all the way through Mother 3. I gotta get around to doing that.
I gotta play Earthbound in general. I've been putting off on that for a while.
Yeah.
And
don't you also
on the topic,
again?
And I also gotta finish Undertale at some point, because I gotta yeah. Surprised I haven't done that already.
Yeah. Why don't you include Undertale whenever you get around to playing the newer games?
Because I played the Switch version, and I dropped it because I ran out of healing items when I went to fight Asgore, and I'm not good at bullet hell, so yeah. Maybe I'll have an easier time on the PC version.
Yeah, I think you also do plan on playing Earthbound games as well, in addition to Earthbound Mother 3, right?
Yeah, I do.
There's no... I've played that game, and it is a bit slow, and you do have to grind a bit to get to certain points, but it's still a good game, though. I just don't think it's really as good compared to the Edward's sequels, though.
Here we are. The final level.
Oh boy. And then we can finally get through with this game. Finally.
Yeah, we can hear Tails say "True Dat."
True Dat. That'll be the highlight of the whole stream right there.
Yeah. Aside from me shouting at Tails.
Earlier in the stream, yeah.
Did it! Eggman's army is officially butt-kicked.
Yeah,
We won!
Clearly the writing team in this game knew where they were doing it. They were having Tails play by then a pretty dated meme.
Yeah, from like the late 2000s.
Yeah, because no, how many people nowadays do you hear who say that the word true that in this sense? Nobody. That was something you, again, like you said, you saw people do in the late 2000s, early 2010s, but not by around the time this game came out, though.
What have you done?
You know, I find it also insulting that Sonic Forces released in the year it did, since 2017 was considered to be a pretty great year for video games, all things considered.
Yeah.
And then
exactly.
And then you have duds like this.
This Death Egg robot has... No! I have surpassed Infinite to become the complete and ultimate form! You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom.
And plus, it's kind of ironic that in a year that was considered to be really great for video games, Sonic got one of those games that was considered great, another that was this.
Yeah. At least Sonic had one good outing in 2017.
Your plan will end like all your plans do.
Yeah,
with you sitting in a pile of busted robot parts wondering how you failed so badly.
Wow, even Roger's tired of this game.
Let's get him.
And I still think the stupidest thing about this game is the fact that they said the classic Sonic was from a different dimension instead of having Sonic's past self, like... Well, didn't
Classic...
they basically just retcon Generations at that point?
Yeah,
you know?
and besides, Classic shouldn't have been in this game at all. They just... I don't... Why is Classic here?
If I had to guess, it was probably marketing reasons. They probably just did promote Sonic Mania in a way, even though Sonic Mania released before this game, so why bother at that point?
Yeah. Shut up, Tails!
Why is that?
Oh my god.
Why is that robot why is the robot Eggman's piling kind of look like a bit like something Dr. Octavius from the Batman? Hold on, give me a minute. I think my dad needs to do something. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, Cameron, you can do this alone.
Overclocking the Phantom Ruby. That's insane.
No regular tool can damage it now. You're our last chance.
Give it your all, Sonic. You'll always be our shining hope.
Oh my god, I actually have to do something. I actually have to try.
He's overclocking the Phantom Ruby. That's insane.
No regular tool can damage it now. You're our last chance.
Give it your all, Sonic. You'll always be our shining hope.
rookie! I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands!
Go on, rookie! I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands!
Oh my god. At least it gives Mad Duck more time to come back.
Go on, rookie! I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands!
Go on, rookie! I know you can do this!
Our fate is in your hands!
And I'm back.
Alright. Just in time for the third and final phase. You did not miss much.
I'm not surprised because again, it's...
You missed only some volleyball and, me falling into death pits.
Okay, I was about to say, as long as I'm making it time to hear Tails say true dad, then yeah, we're okay. But again, I'm not really surprised I didn't miss all that much, because again, it's Sonic fucking Forces.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love Alien.
End this, Sonic! Defeat him!
Go for it, Sonic!
Ah, we gotta we gotta end this the same way the same way we ended every level in this game. Boosting to win.
That might as well just be Sonic Forces, or just his alternate name. Sonic the Hedgehog, boost to win, end.
Yeah. And people say Kingdom Hearts is just press X to win.
This game is a little definition of it.
Well, press X to win, or Y, or triangle, depending on the platform. No, square. This is such a creative final boss that totally isn't just reused from Colors and Lost World. What the? How did I?
Yeah. Totally not.
This would be so much more hype if it was like Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, or Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. But no, it's basically 3 Sonics. Well, 2 Sonics and a self-insert OC.
Yeah. Yes, that's basically the Avatar character in a nutshell.
Yep.
There's nothing
Finish him.
It is one of my favorite Sonic Forces memes is the one where it was like at the end where the Avatar was created as it to look like Shadow, and he was like, "I must avenge Mario."
Oh, so that explains the message you said in chat earlier. Wow, that's the worst I've ever done in this game.
I'll probably send the link to the video in the video later on after the stream ends.
I got Frenzy!
And he's dead. Eggman is not recovering from that.
Yeah. Just ignore the fact that he... Then again, he managed to escape from white space in Generations.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then where's Classic Eggman then? Shouldn't he have also been in this game alongside Classic Sonic?
Yeah. But we needed marketing that badly.
What about Classic Tails? Shouldn't he be in the game too? Then again, if he was in the game, they probably would have reduced him down to 1.
How could they tell which Shadow was the real Shadow?
I was gonna say, because the fake Shadows look almost identical to the real ones, yet they were still able to tell him apart.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing if the fake Shadows acted differently from the real Shadows, but they don't.
We're finally free. We just gotta watch the credits and the ending and credits.
And then we're free from this monstrosity.
Yeah.
Get home safely, Sonic.
Also, I'm sorry, but those NPCs in the background just look so lazy, dude.
Yeah, they're literally just copy-pasted. Also...
They barely They barely even look like Sonic characters, dude.
Also, Sonic at the start of Sonic Mania Adventures, Sonic just teleports in, waving in the same waving pose, which means Sonic Mania Adventures took place right after Forces.
Cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world
That's
in.
insane to think
And I'm not
about.
talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
True that.
Kill me.
Come on, let's go.
Kill me.
Yeah.
Why do you want the execution?
All that I see now is not the same.
Oh god!
Ass.
Now we're about to hear Tails say the line.
Oh, I already heard it.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. So, there it is. He said it.
When you heard me say kill me, that's when he said it.
Oh boy. Is that it? Is that everything?
Well,
Yep,
there's a post-credit scene, but aside from that, that's
Oh boy.
It's more of an
And
it's just
then
an epilogue.
And then the series will go on hiatus for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Only to get like a 7 out of 10. Only to get like a 7 out of 10 game at best.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, that was ass. Seriously, I think we can both agree that Sonic Mania is definitely one of the most. I mean, not Sonic Mania. Sonic Forces is definitely one of the most nothing games ever.
Yeah. It does not deserve such a good credit song.
The fact that there's so very little about this game that even it's good honestly hurts. Because this game could have been something good if Sega didn't just do the bare minimum with it.
Like this game could have been amazing if they had like anyone else write the story, if like they actually gave it time to cook, like if they actually hired competent level designers who weren't newbies or a carryover from Lost World.
Yeah, because like I said, I see the vision this game could have had. It could have been something great if they didn't just half-ass it so much.
Yeah. Like how do you fumble the concept of Eggman winning that badly?
Exactly.
The only reason I'm not shouting is because it's almost 11 p.m. where I am and my sister is sleeping.
Almost 1 a.m.
Oh, God damn!
It's almost.
You stayed up this late. You stayed up this late watching me play Sonic Forces.
And doing commentary with you on it, yes. I did. I literally took 3 hours.
I'm flipping the bird to Ken Pontac and Warren Graff's names in the credits.
I have literally stayed up this long to watch one of my friends play Sonic fucking Forces. Oh god. What a dumpster and a half. At least the franchise got to somewhat redeem itself after this with both Sonic Frontiers and Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yeah, Sonic X Shadow Generations was honestly great.
But who's to say how long it'll be before the franchise inevitably hits rock bottom again?
Yeah.
Because like I said, whenever this franchise hits rock bottom, it hits it harder than SpongeBob and Patrick did in rock bottom.
Yeah.
I say, not like SpongeBob, Sonic even seems to have a hard time staying out of rock bottom.
Oh, Tomoya Otani wrote Light of Hope? That's the song that's playing right now.
I will give Sonic Forces this though, even if even if the level design is not very varied, at least the visuals kind of look a little nice. But again, visuals ultimately mean nothing if a game's not great.
Yeah, Vic Lasagna was the voice of Omega in this game, unfortunately.
Vic, was it ever even made clear on how he pronounced his last name? Well, like
I really
couldn't care.
I'm pretty sure it was Manana.
I really couldn't care less though, given the kind of person Vic is, but still.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that this also happened 2 years before the sexual misconduct allegations against him came out, though. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, all that stuff started in 2019 when Monica Rial came out about it, you know.
Mm.
And then everyone started to realize that Vic was a sex pest, so they rightfully dropped his ass.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Johnny Young Bosch replaced his ass as Broly in Dragon Ball, which is...
Yeah,
which is...
I know that Vic used to voice Broly in Dragon Ball before he got replaced with Johnny Young Bosch.
Yeah. Fun fact. I'll tell you this alone. It's about a certain other character Johnny Young Bosch voices.
I see. But,
and one who I really don't want to be associated with or think about anymore.
I think that kind of makes me wonder if Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood ever gets a rebuild, but who they're going to get for voice Nick.
Okay, hear me out. Kevin Afghani as Ed.
Weirdly, I can see that working.
Yeah.
Isn't Kevin Afghani also the current voice actor for Mario and Luigi now?
Yeah, that's kind of why.
Yeah, because I feel like his voice could work for Ed now that I think about it.
Yeah. Like, I weirdly enough imagine Charles himself voicing Ed at one point.
And again, given some characters that Charles has voiced, you can honestly see it. Because, I mean, he's even voiced characters in Dragon Ball before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. I mean, he voiced a dragon in Skyrim.
Yeah, and that voice almost sounds... You wouldn't expect it from the voice of Mario himself, or at least the former voice of Mario himself. The voice of the voice of damn dragon in Skyrim, and yet, here we are.
Yeah, besides, by the way, Skyrim's been in my backlog on the Switch for, like, almost 5 years, and I still haven't played it.
Yeah, but that just mainly just goes to show how talented Charles is a voice actor, though. The fact that he can voice one of the most famous video game characters ever and then still provide a voice for a dragon.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if Mario Odyssey had full voice acting and the Ruined Dragon was also voiced by Charles?
That would have been so funny, dude. It's like they would have known.
Yeah. I really wish we get a Mario game with proper full voice acting again. Like it feels like they're just too afraid to do it just because Sunshine voice acting was not good.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of somewhat did it again with Mario Wonder, but it's only with the flowers, though.
Yeah. I hope, have we ever heard Kenny James Bowser speak a full sentence?
I don't think we have.
Yeah. Sucks, because I like Kenny James as Bowser.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
I really hope they do,
If Kenny James ever hangs up the role, I think Troy Baker would probably do a good Bowser.
I mean, yeah, that could work, but I honestly doubt it, given the kind of voice work that Troy Baker does nowadays.
Yeah, Troy Baker's kind of, prolific. So, yeah.
Yeah. Because ever since he voiced Joel in The Last of Us, he really hasn't had time for roles like that. I mean, that's kind of also the reason why he stepped away from his role as SBO in Sonic.
Yeah, and also Kanji.
Yeah. It really kind of sucks, though, because I really do love Troy Baker's performance as Kanji, so I mainly kind of sucks that we're probably never going to hear him as Kanji again.
Yeah, it sucks.
Which is kind of sad, too, considering the fact that Troy himself has even said that he loves voicing Kanji. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
also,
again, and it's kind of... Go ahead, Platy. I didn't.
There's also apparently there's an Indiana Jones game that's about to come out soon where Troy Baker is voicing Indy.
Really?
Yeah, it's being made by Bethesda.
Oh well, hopefully it doesn't turn out. Hopefully it doesn't turn out ass. Like
I've seen a few trailers. It actually looks kind of fun. Anyway, there's the Sega logo. Now where's the?
I'm about to say, where's that postcard scene? Because I know you're kind of ahead of me right now, given my stream lag.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say how I like how one of your stream tags is me, which kind of accurately represents Planesonic Forces in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Finally, an end
Didn't
to
know
this
you could see
endless
that.
battle. Everyone can
I
go back
can. I'm
home
actually looking
and
at it right
relax.
now.
There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on. There's still a lot we need to do. We're just
God,
getting
Quentin
started.
Flynn was so bad in this game.
Huh?
And I think this is also the last Sonic game that he voiced Silver in too.
Yeah.
But okay.
From what I've heard, I heard. I think the first time. I think the first time. I think the first time Bryce voiced Silver was in Team Sonic Racing, which was also Dave Mitchell's first performance as Knuckles, and from what I can recall, Dave Mitchell was not very good as Knuckles in Team Sonic Racing. He's gotten a lot better though.
Yeah, and I think Team Sonic Racing was also the first game where Erica Lindbeck voiced Blaze and Oma Chow, I believe.
Oh, Erica Lindbeck, you mean, right?
Yeah, that's who I said. I don't know if it cut out when I said her last name.
To work together and make a diligent effort.
But I'm also kind of surprised they didn't get. Even though I do think Erica's performance as Blaze is pretty good, all things considered. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't get Alexis Tipton to voice her, considering the fact that Alexis Tipton is kind of known for the fact that her voice is uncannily similar to Laura Bailey's anyway.
Yeah,
no matter what,
it's a good point. I guess they just wanted a more well-known name, and Erica Lindbeck is a very well-known VA.
Yeah, but that is kind of a fair point. But Alexis herself is kind of also fairly well-known.
Yeah,
I know she's not as well-known
she's Kaguya Shinomiya for crying out loud.
I know that Alexis.
I just sung the opening notes of "Wake Up, Get Out, Get Out There," and because finally it's over.
Exactly. Finally, but yeah, like I said, because I know that Alexis isn't as well known compared to Erica, but she's still a fairly well known voice, all things considered. And of course, it's like a typical Sonic fashion. It ends with Sonic running off in the sunset.
Yeah.
And we never see the Avatar our character again. Thank fucking God.
Okay.
Well, that was near 4 hours wasted.
Yeah. Almost
Overall,
4 hours. God damn, this is gonna take a while to upload. No, to download and upload. And because okay.
Cause don't you upload your streams just so that way they won't become lost media or whatever?
Yeah, I archive my streams on my second channel.
Which is a good thing too, because again, it helps prevent them from becoming lost media.
Yeah.
Overall, so I guess one thing I can ask Platy before we end off is overall final rating of Sonic Forces.
2 out of 10.
So on Letterboxd, that would be a
1 star.
Yeah. I mean, not Letterboxd backlog, excuse me.
Yeah, but like they use the same rating system anyway.
Yeah, and I think Serialized also uses the same rating system as Backlog and Letterboxd. Also, my other one is kind of a little bit baffled by the fact that Letterboxd and Serialized both have apps, yet Backlog for whatever reason doesn't.
Yeah, it's so weird. When will it get a mobile app? I've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, because right now it's still browser only.
Yeah, it sucks.
But like I said, even if admittedly tonight was kind of spent on not really that great of a game, I did admittedly have fun just ripping on the game with you every chance we got.
Yeah.
That at least made this stream somewhat manageable anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad you could join me, Mad Duck. That made me somewhat tolerate you. Thanks for also having my back throughout the past year when it came to certain people.
Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, I've always got your back for anything, you know.
Thanks.
No problem.
Thanks. You and I are better friends than anyone in this shit-ass game.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's one way you can think about it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm probably about to head out and probably get some sleep, because again, it's like 1 a.m. for me right now.
Yeah, and you wasted so much time. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it's not a school night.
I guess I just better be lucky that's not a night where I had classes at college.
Yeah. So, see ya, Mad Duck.
See ya, Platy. I hope you have a good one.
See ya. And to all of you who tuned in, see you, and to all of the people who watched the VOD on YouTube, probably, see ya. Can't wait for y'all to see me rip this game a new one once I eventually rank all the mainline Sonic games.